Happy Friday. Is it though? Is it though? Is it a happy Friday? I'm sure somebody's Friday is going better than mine. Ugh. But the weekend is here. I mean, I can't get... You know what? I'm not gonna put that in the universe. I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. Never mind. I will say one good thing for today was the Apothecary Diaries finale. Holy shit! No spoilers for people who haven't seen it because it is literally only hours since it dropped, but I cried. I cried. It was so good. They did so well. I liked it a lot. I know there's some differences between the light novel and it, but like it was good. They hit the emotions just perfect. Yeah. Alright. I'm so excited to get into reverse. You don't even know. I'm so excited. I've been thinking about it all day and I'm trying not to touch it. Can I move the screen for it? Yes. Yes, I can. Me. There we go.
You don't know how fiery this girl gets. This forge really gets all my passion. Wanna have a look yourself? No worries. It's no trouble if you get a bit closer. Dangerous? How? Well, she does run hot. You might get heat stroke.
I wonder if that's why Janet wasn't showing up. That would make more sense. Anyway, Game Star says I need this. Ew, this one. Versus my size. There. There we go. Got the game audio for myself. Wow, the game audio is loud. I'm so sorry. Let me turn that the fuck down. Jesus. There we go. That's probably better. You know what? Let me open the stream just to make sure, because that was eardrum popping, I'm sure. Christ, so sorry. Sorry, VOD watchers. My bad. I mean to. Okay, it's here. Let me get some game audio going in here so I can hear it. Notice? Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. I'm happy with that. There we go. Okay. I usually click... You know what? I should probably fucking read this, actually, because I don't actually know what's happening. I'm skipping, and it's gonna be hard because she's really pretty. But I don't need a plant, and I don't need her necessarily. Not yet. I need Nautica. I did grab Argus, though. Argus is on a few of the teams that I wanted to build, and in doing so... Not in doing so, I got Barbara with... Yeah, I got Barbara, and I was like, ugh. That's not good for the lamb chop trauma, I'm just saying. Oh. That's actually a really dope skin. I might actually be interested in that now. Still don't have Barcarola. This might be the patch where I build Voyager. But I need to build new Babel first, because I finally that's who I picked for my free 6-star, so that I can finally build out my my J team. Because I mean, he's built, but when it came to the team comp, who was it? I think that was the only one I was missing. Hold on, let me scroll to find. Where's the J team comp? So it's J, Flutter Page, New Babel, and Isolde, which I just finished Isolde. Flutter Page is already built. It's literally just New Babel I had to work on. So that... She's coming. The next on the list is Kakanya. I need to get Kakanya. She's on a shit ton of these teams, and I don't have her. She's kind of a staple for most of these teams, so I need to get her. I also need to do Jing's Euphoria. Hi, Amelia. You tried! How you doing, Amelia? How's your Friday? Web event starts. I don't know what the web event is, but I see free crystal drops, so I'm gonna click it and see what this is. Hi, MC. How you doing? connect the constellation. Participate in the... Hold on. Just so you guys can see this. What is this? It's gonna be a little out of sorts, but hiding from the fireworks? Oh, right. American. I forgot. Dealing with the insomnia headaches? Oh, no. Oh, the insomnia headaches. Is that... Okay. I know what those are, and it's only because... With the it's weird how much insomnia and narcolepsy go hand in hand, because, like, I micro-sleep during the day without realizing, and so at night I'll have these headaches because I'm tired, right? Because I've just done a bunch of micro-naps that were not restful. So I never really thought of them as that, but that's... Yeah. It's so... They're like screwdrivers to the temples, at least the ones I get. Oh my fuck. PGC. No, that's so fair. I personally am not a fan of fireworks, never have been. They're too loud, they disturb wildlife, they, you know, are PTSD triggering. They're just, for me, there's just nothing that great about them to warrant all the negatives that they have. I'd sooner go see a drone show. If anything. Like, if I have to go see something, that... Okay, tap anywhere to continue. I feel like this is made for phone. I'm clicking, but I don't know if it means anything in this case. Tap anywhere to continue. Oh, it meant the instructions. As a vet, I hate them. Yeah, because it sucks. Oh, what? The star is winking at you? What the fuck is happening? Okay. Tap and help Hypernia complete the constellation. Okay. Are we really just doing connect the dots? Okay. Is this still gonna get me clear drops? 'Cause that's fine. Has several blah 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 blah. Oh. Well, that was too fast. I think that was a Hisabeth card, right? Surely? I'm just gonna... I'll claim the clear drops, I guess. Unlock 2... Oh, it was a character portrait. I see. Right there. What? I need observation chances? Oh, okay, I'm done. Never mind. I'm done. I got my clear drops. Let me get out of here. There we go. And then I watched the trailer. Okay, I did that. Cool. So let me show you what I've been doing off stream, guys. Let me collect all of my shit first, apparently. Okay. So I grabbed Argus. I did do that.
Got a job for me.
And I almost completed them already, which is great.
Just give me something they
I was actually able to do like level 1 to 10 insight, or not insight, resonance, in one shot. But you know what? As I say that, let me look up what their resonance should be, because I don't think I've built it out yet. So let me search Argus. That's not how you spell Argus. There you go. Resonance. And an incredibly scuffed page of recommended character resonance layouts and their corresponding codes. Perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Let me move this to my main screen so I can see it. General and then crit with a resonance 12. Oh, I don't have resonance 12 yet. Okay, so just the general build will do for now. We have this in the center. They're pretty much all the same once you've built out the type that it is. You don't really have to switch them up that much. They're pretty much all the same builds once you know what type of character, what unit they are. Oh, goes there. And that, and then yep, and then these guys. There. And this guy here. And triangle. Great. Okay, so Argus is pretty much ready to go. I don't know what... Oh, what should their thing be? Stay off the path. I don't have Argus's thing. And I don't have the second best one. That's cool. That's great. I'll just fucking throw whatever we got on then. I don't think I've got Argus's. I feel like it would have highlighted it if I did. No. Oh, wait. I've got another group of random shit down here. No. No, I definitely do not. So that could be something I try to do. Another thing I need to do is I need to get Euphoria.
1, 2, 3.
Which means I need to level to level 30. Which, what am I missing?
6.
Whoop,
7,
I'm missing
8, 9.
about 30k and,
The number
oh,
of
a
people is
shit ton
more
of
than 9.
Sharpodonty. Okay,
Is
well,
this what the girl with the flower
that's
needs?
a later problem. And then after we're done with the Euphoria new Babel
No
is gonna
matter
get built.
business or bonding, you're always welcome.
I don't know if I need her Euphoria though for Jay's team. I should check that. The introduction of Euphoria allowed new. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I definitely need her new Euphoria. Shit. Okay. Cool. And then I got this fucking nightmare fuel.
Oh, it's you.
God.
You patting me on the shoulder so suddenly triggered my genetic memory of being preyed upon.
Honestly, really cute voice. I'm just really sad that she looks like that because she's really fucking creepy looking. And all I can see is lamb chop and it freaks me out. She has human Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
You don't know how fiery this girl
Back
gets.
up. Back up and leave. Back up and leave. Turn around. Alright, Hisabeth, you are fucking gorgeous, but I'm gonna have to wait. Argus, got you. I put Anna and Lee and I did the 7 pull, but then it was no longer discounted, so I stopped because I wasn't gonna waste any more pulls on it, but I was like, maybe. Nope. Oh, also, I got my second last mutant. I only have 1 left to do. I've got just the regular carbuncle. Because I recently finished the orange one. The orange one, when it's a mutant, is lime green with a cute little flower on its head. It will show. It's adorable. Still didn't make me work as hard as the gifted carbuncle, the one with the gift box on its head. Still wasn't that bad. And then once I have them all, then I can start cleaning up my goddamn warehouse because it is a mess in there. Do I really have things to trade? I doubt it. I've bought the last few days, so I can't imagine I have a lot of stock left. I don't think I do. I'm probably gonna wait. Yeah, no. I'll wait. Let me till I have more stock. Characters, how we doing? And Joe is real close to graduating out of here. So is Ulu, actually. Nice. We can get 2 more characters in. Alright, so that just leaves. Gotta switch out the exhausted ones. And this is the new, this is the mutant I got. Isn't it cute? Kind of weird that it's still called Orange Bunkle though, because it is definitely not orange anymore. It's a little lime. It is cute, right? That reminds me of Dr. Seuss. Let me just throw these on. Not that it matters at this point. Oh, sorry. Do you guys want to hear what... Oh my god. I was having a great Friday. I watched the Apothecary Diaries finale. I was jazzed. I was just working my way through whatever my project was today. I was having a good day. And then I get an email. And it's like, hey, you have mail on your CRA account, which is, for those who aren't Canadian, your Canadian revenue, like, agency account. And I'm like, huh, that's weird. Well, and then again, no, it's July. I'm like, maybe there's some like credit that's like due, which it happens sometimes. So I'm like, all right, let me, it wasn't like a sus email, like it was legit. There's no links to it. It just tells you to log into your account and then check your mail in there. And so I'm like, okay, let me log on and check my mail. And there was in fact mail saying, hey, you have your GST credit. I'm like, oh, cool, great. And then I see that there's another mail from today directly below it. I'm like, what's this? And it says reassessment notice. I'm like, excuse me? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, also, this is how I find out? What do you mean? So today, at the same time that they gave me money, they've come back and said, hey, we reassessed your 2023 taxes. You know, the ones from 2 years ago? Yeah, we think you did it wrong. You actually owe us like $300. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean I did it wrong? I'm like, okay, first off, been doing my taxes since I was 13. Never once did it wrong. Second of all, I can't even be like, oh, it was the streaming. No, because I've been streaming longer than that. I've done streaming taxes. Like, this is not, you know? And so I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I go through, because they tell you what is different. And my day job, my full-time job back in 2023, so like, you know, back when I was at the bank, I think they fucked up my T4 because they're like, yeah, they increased the amount that I'd made from them. I'm like, okay, no, I'm way too neurotic to have entered the wrong amount on my T4. There's no way. So like, you're telling me that I actually made more when I was working my poorest job? What do you mean? So anyway, the real kick in the nads was getting this email immediately after I messaged Abby and I'm like, hey, I want to calm you. And I was like, for fuck's sakes. Because not that it was the exact same amount, but it was pretty close. It was pretty close to the same amount. And I'm like, son of a bitch. So let it be known, the Canadian government has told me no when I tried to commission a Lynn and Rumi art where we're both slurping noodles and soup and do an outfit swap. I thought it was gonna be really cute. I was really excited for the art. And then the Canadian government was like, bitch, you thought. I think that money would look better in our pockets. And let me tell you, the real kicker though, this run really kicked me in the nads, was they were like, you have 20 days to make the payment. And I'm like, what? 20 days? I'm like, first off, even credit cards give you 28 days. But anyway, okay. Like, what? And then they're like, unless you want to incur more interest. And I'm like, hold on, what do you mean more? What do you mean more interest? And they're like, well, you have $27 of interest for the outstanding amount. I'm like, what? What do you mean? How is it? How can you charge interest on a quote unquote outstanding payment when I wasn't issued the payment until today? What do you mean? How can you charge interest on that when I had zero opportunity to pay it before? Like, what do you mean? I was not having a good day after that. I was cheesed off, I will say. We're just gonna skip this because we watched it together. We went through that. This is bullshit. Like, it's not even, to be fair, honestly, the whole you owe us $300, honestly, that's not even a lot. That's fine. Whatever. I don't care. I can pay that. It's the audacity to act as if like, oh, we're charging interest. Like, what do you mean? Like, what? What are you talking about? And worst of all is like, you have my T4. You know how much they originally said. Why are you, anyway. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, what the fuck? It's like, no. What do you mean? It's like, so you can correct your problems anytime you want and then collect on it? That's bullshit. Yeah, no, I was not happy. What am I looking at? Oh, okay. Oh, character info, my bad. That's actually kind of nice that they have that. Yeah, so I wasn't pleased. I was not thrilled. Oh, I need to do both of these. Oh shit, we might actually do this tonight as well, to be so honest. Maybe. We're gonna try and go as long as I can. It's hot again, so we're gonna see. But I would like to do that. That'd be good. Gap month? Oh, Oh, wait, why does that baby Isabeth? She's really fucking cute. And then the event, okay. Did Lucidscape, did it renew? It did, didn't it? It did reset. Okay, cool. I need to do that. There's a lot to do tonight. There's a lot to do tonight. And I'm not caught up on story because I'm bad at this. Okay, how much story do we have left though is the real question. Oof, we have like, what? At least another 7 chapters, possibly 12. You gotta do some stuff. I do. So what would you guys prefer? Would you prefer that we get the combat out of the way now and then finish the night off with story? Or start with story, probably get distracted, not finish it, and probably never touch combat? What would y'all prefer? Personally, I think maybe we should start with the combat.
I don't touch garlic.
That probably would be the smart move, right?
Celery, broccoli, green...
I feel like that's probably the way to go. One thing I will do though is I'll use up
2, 3.
you know what? Let me not use my stamina yet because I don't know if I'm gonna need it for this
celery,
mode.
Broccoli,
Reveries in Rain. Let me do this. Yeah. Let's do the mountain ghost first. I'm trying to not call this a mountain goat because let's be honest, that's exactly what that fucking looks like. Oh, is that for the other one that I did beat? Oh, that's kind of nice. I didn't realize that that was gonna be a thing. Cool. Okay, what does this recommend? First echo, rank up. Oh. Oh? Tune to vibrations? I don't know what this means. Oh. Oh, no, I'm not ready yet. Hold on. No. Release. I read the name is Mountain Goat. Thank you, because it's very close. Speaking of me being fairly new to the VTuber world, yeah, what's up? You dived in head first. I'm still impressed with like how much you just like went for it. Are you about to tell me you're becoming a VTuber? Because I'm gonna be like, the transformation is complete. The way I would scream. There we go. I got myself some snacks to feel better. Clearly, I eat my feelings. Into the webtoon group raffle, and I got a box of. You got the V cards? Yo, I'm so fucking jealous. I don't even know where to get them. Only VTuber prize. It knew. It's fate. Are you gonna do like an opening or have you opened them already? That's fucking dope. You know what's really awkward though? A bunch of those cards aren't even gonna be V-Shoujo members anymore. Oof. It's been a weird year. Yeah, it really has. Okay. Cinder. Who's the other one? Gura. Giga. Zentrea. Matara. Jesus Christ. The shorter list would be who didn't. I forgot to change emails. No, I'm asking for current investment. What? Wait, really? Oh my god, Ghost. I'm so sorry. That fucking sucks. They might be collector's items now, MC. Maybe. Okay, we need a plant team. Let me look at my meta list here. Let's see. We could do the... Ooh, we could do the Marcus lineup now because we got Argus. Let's go. Wait, hold on. Let's try that. Let's just give that a shot. Because I haven't gotten to use Argus yet. Hi, Meki. Meki, someone came in here with a pink name, and I thought it was you, and I called them out, and then I'm like, oh, not Meki. Awkward. Awkward. Let's see. Marcus is first. Wait, why do I have so many? Oh. No, I don't want the trailer kids. I want mine. Thanks. Where's Mercuria? Where is Mercuria? Is she on the team already? Is that what? Yeah. Vila? Vila must be in the back. Where's Argus then? Argus and then Vila. And then Vila. We're gonna try this and see how this goes. Yeah, I don't know what that meant. I don't know if I think I misspoke. I don't. Did I say trail? What does that even mean?
Or this one.
I think I meant original. I don't know what trailer kids even means.
I can't make
The Sayu cards? Oh god. Apparently there's way too many Sayu in there. Meki, it's cool. I fully expect you to be the type of person that changes your name but keeps the color and it says, guess who?
I will really kill peaceful. For the good of all.
And I'd be like, Meki. It's Meki. Wrong. Incorrect.
You're a hard one to crack.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sounds about right, MC. Sounds about right. Per Alma, just skipping Sayu left, right, and center. Nearly every pack, yeah. Yeah, that's probably my only gripe when I saw with those is it looks like they're very very heavy on the commons. That's cool. Oh, send pictures in the Discord. That's really cool. It's one of those things where I wanted to get them, but then I don't remember ever seeing like where to get them. And then after people started doing it, I was like, oh, so I'm just, whatever. I consider it as just like, you know, a boat that was missed for me. Tell you, never tell you were the first person to get my name right? Really? Why? It's very easy. What do you mean? That's what do people call you? For a guy who never really did anything VTuber before, I laughed and you should have. Wait, so what was this raffle? You said it was a Webtoons thing? Not a work thing. My brain said work thing for some reason, and I'm like, that's not right. Entered into the Webtoon group raffle. I don't know what that is. What is that? My first thought was like a work thing, and I'm like, try explaining that to your co-workers. But then I'm like, well, no, wait, hold on. Someone organized those prizes, so. Oh, okay, so it is from work, kind of. Okay. I'm gonna call Mikey, Miku, Mika, Mikla, and Mickey. What? Oh, Meki. Okay, so this could just be a case of streamers don't read, or rather, not rather they don't, they can't. Which, you know, you've seen me. I'm also guilty of. Janet.
Now it's easier to understand.
Not Janet being like, hey, guess what? Remember that tax talk you guys had? Shut up, Janet. Returns with an old username. No, they don't. They were here the entire time, Janet. Janet's just confused. Oh shit, I was not paying attention. Hold on. I'll post pictures. Dope. I'm excited. Let me try something else. Let me try. Now that I have Argus, let me try a different team. I wasn't really paying attention to how that failed, but what can I do instead? That's interesting. I don't think my Tuesday's ready for this, but we can try this. Just for shits and gigs. Not 3, what? There we go. Where's Tuesday? Yeah, I don't think she's ready for this, but we'll give it a shot. I don't think I've even built her resonance properly, so, but we'll try. Sotheby, oh, Sotheby not built for this. She's been on the back burner for a while, but we'll try. And then Isolde. This is gonna go not well, but we're gonna try it anyway.
Hey, hello there.
Ooh, popsicle. On ice cream, nice. I tried to go get ice cream, but it was $7 at the local store, and I'm like, I'll just get it at the discount store tomorrow. No, thank you. Oh, right, Isolde. I'm like, who the fuck is screaming? He's sold. I have a con coming up with Alejandro Sabani. Do you really?
Keep calm, please.
There will come a day. There will come a day where I go to a con and Alejandro's there. I think I've told this story before, but I want to go to a con Alejandro is going to at least once. Just so I can apologize. Just so I can apologize.
Finally do that, so poor little maid. Not silly. Be serious. Stay focused.
Why am I getting a notification for this right now?
The real troublemaker of a guest. aren't
Okay,
you?
interesting. Not necessary. And he said he'd sign my cards. That's actually really cool. That's so cool. Alejandro's everywhere. He is everywhere. Yep. Yep. According to the TikTok I did and all the comments that are agreeing, yep. Okay, this is not the team. Does anyone remember what the mechanic of this thing was? I mean, I could read it, but I'm gonna be so honest. My reading comprehension for a Friday is shot. I'm not gonna understand it if I read it. Does anybody remember what fucking beats this thing? I don't remember. You know what? Wait, I know what beats this thing. Hold on. It's what's her face? It's the one that I was building. Hold on. I remember what patch this came out on. Hold on. It's what's her face? This one. It's mineral though. Anyway, we're gonna try it. She's a mineral team, but and they recommend whatever. It's fine. I'll try it. We're gonna do mine. This may not work because she doesn't have her Euphoria yet, so I might have to just build up the Euphoria first, and then Patutu, and then Pickles. In that order? Weaker, weaker, weaker. I know they're all weaker. I'm aware, but I'm just going by patch knowledge at this point.
Stay behind me. I'll keep us safe.
To the fan expo Boston. Oh, that's so dope. A sign up for greetings. Very nice.
Really made this year. Or
Would it be too much for me to ask? For you to be like, Shaoklin says hi. I just want to see if it... I just need to know if it haunts anybody the same way it haunts me.
I don't get it. I don't get it. What are you doing? You are not welcome here.
What the... Sorry, I'm trying to drink my water and it's stuck. I'll say it? Oh god. Okay. I'm sorry if that ruins your experience. I just I expect his face to darken to be like, no. Fair. Very fair. You signed up for green. Oh, you signed. Oh, that's right. You have to sign up for them now. That's right. For that big of one. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You don't want to miss it.
Because I think usually the bigger ones you have to. I know for like Anime Ottawa and stuff, you don't. Just because there's enough people that they can do it in a sitting. Like, it's no problem. But even Anime Ottawa is getting bigger. It was only its second year, and all the panels were like full. So I mean, they're killing it. They're doing it. Is this doing better? I feel like it's doing better, but I also don't know what's been killing me because I don't think I'm dying. I think I'm running out of like, I think I have some kind of like permadeath thing going on. Have giant crowds? They do. They really do. Someday. Someday. I wouldn't mind going to TwitchCon one of these years either. Just to say I did, but like, only because I want to meet all my actual Twitch friends. Without signing up for everything. Oh, true. That makes sense. There's so many people. That makes sense. Is it hard to sign up for stuff? Is it like trying to get like tickets? Just... Oh, no, I'm sucking again. Okay. I feel like I got further than the first time though.
Another jar?
It's also because I'm autoing it, to be so honest.
There they are.
I have not been doing this properly.
Let's get it over quick.
2 minutes after they open this. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, so it's the same. Jesus. Okay.
What are you doing?
All right. So fuck this. Let me look up some recommended teams for this. What was it called? Not Mountain Goat. What was it called? Mountain Ghosts, that's it. Okay. Mountain Ghost team comp. Not the appreciation post. No, I want to know how to beat it. Thank you. No, it's giving me Pokemon recommendations. That's not what I mean. I heard my name. What? No, Mountain Ghost is the monster we're fighting. Here we go. Is it possible to beat the Mountain Ghost stage without Poison Team? Oh, I need a Poison Team. Gotcha. I cleared in 9 rounds with Anley, Marcus, Kakanya, and Vila. I have 2 of those characters. Shit. You can overwhelm the healing with DPS or petrify to prevent heal. And Lee, Druvis, Argus, Marcus. Oh, fuck. Fill the rest of the slots with Vila or Sotheby. Oh, pick 2 to 3 of them. Oh, Argus and Marcus. Fill the rest of the slots with Vila or Sotheby. Toss in Kakanya if there are any extra saved easy done. Heck, even Cornbloom works. Oh, okay, we'll use Cornbloom. I got Cornbloom. My box topper is Buff Pup. Yo, let's go. This is dope. Okay, so we're gonna do Argus, Marcus, Vila, and Cornbloom. We're gonna see how that goes. This may go badly. This will probably go badly. So I'm not even gonna say might. No, it probably will. It very much probably. Why do I have 2 Ezras here as assist is what I'd like to know. If it was just mine, that like mine and then the assist, that would make sense. But why is there 2 assists? I feel like that's not correct. That looks broken. Anyway, Argus. Marcus? Where is Marcus? Where is Marcus? Marcus. And then we're gonna grab Cornbloom and Vila. And we're gonna pray.
Join with us, comrades.
My team was Cornbloom, Druvis, Argus, and Sotheby.
I admire those.
Huh.
Sharp thing. Oh?
I brute forced it with Giu. Nice. That's what I tried to do too. It didn't work. Mine just isn't ready there yet. I need the Euphoria first. Druvis. You know what? I need to build Druvis. I went and got the double on the banner, and did I build her after? No. I just knew I needed her. I just didn't need her at that moment, so. I should probably build her. You can use any plant units, or even brute force with high damage output units. Ugh. See, I need Kakanya. Everybody's recommending Kakanya. Fuck. I really need to get her. Oh, I thought you were supposed to use Jessica. I mean, there's not really any character you're supposed to use, I guess. Just Noir, spam it to death. I regret not getting Noir. I don't think she's that meta, but I just regret getting her because of the film stuff. Yeah.
Together, we are heroes. Keep up the pace.
I can't make it.
Is it just me, or is Argus not doing a whole hell of a lot? Wait, does Argus have a Psy cube on? I just realized I didn't put a preference on, but I thought I saw one, no? They usually warn you before you go into a fight without one. Now I'm questioning if they're naked. Uh-oh. That could be a problem.
Radio waves are everywhere.
Hornbloom is doing the most right now. Christ. I mean, I guess that happens when she's P6 and she's like maxed the fuck out and everything. That makes sense, I suppose. Oh! Okay, stop! Stop! Stop hitting me!
Are we really doing this?
You can run, but you can't hide.
See, why do I feel like that did nothing?
Time to turn the page. To transcribe.
Okay. We are getting further than we were before. That's for sure. But I have a feeling my heal is going to die in this turn.
You've got guts.
Because she's not doing great. Oh no, they don't have an attack. Never mind, we might be okay. We might be okay.
Feels still warm.
Maybe now it's easier to understand.
Again, this is me autoing it, so it's only gonna get worse too. I'm only on like level 5 of 10. So I mean, this is me doing this to myself. I need to build up Sotheby, and I need to build up I think I need to finish Vila, to be honest. I don't think Vila's fully done properly. I think I'm missing something on Vila, but I can't remember what.
Did I miss what? I can't make the call.
Maybe the resonance? I don't think I have a resonance on Vila. Like the,
I hear something.
is it breakthrough? What is it called where you get like the bonus on it?
Radio waves agents have gone. It's called
See, like Cornbloom just needs to keep firing. That's all that needs to happen. Cornbloom is doing the most fucking damage right now.
You're a
Woo.
hard nut to crack.
It didn't feel good.
You're a hard nut to crack.
I will remember this. I will. Or this one.
What is this thing even doing?
For you and for us.
I feel like it's just kind of here.
Keep up the pace. I can't like a metaphor.
Really? Your target, yeah. Yeah, good job. All the bombs went off because you didn't fucking heal. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Restart. Restart. I feel like it's not prioritizing healing properly on this one. But anyway, before I do this. What am I missing on Vila? I'm missing... Oh no, I did get one. Okay.
We spend more time together like this.
He's fine. Cornbloom's good. Cornbloom is literally doing the fucking most. Argus, what are you? You're missing a side cube. I don't know if you're missing a side cube in the fight, but you're missing a side cube right fucking now, that's for sure.
I'll find them.
I don't think I have one for you though. I don't know what side cube they'd need. That might be a coffee. I don't love me the right way. Sotheby though. Sotheby.
Welcome to Typhon's movie posse.
Honestly, I should stop being mad at her. She's gone better. Like, the character's grown on me since. Druvis, I need to build. Because I got her, and then I just never did anything with her. Look at her. Level 1. I have a lot of characters that I just kind of left behind, and I didn't mean to. It's just there's so many that the mats are so, like, hard to get. What about Loggerhead? I haven't built Loggerhead, but that'd be interesting. What's another team I can do then? Like, what else do I have? Have we considered Willow? What can Willow do? Marcus, Anli, Argus, Mercuria. From a poison team, I simply brute force it. I don't remember who I used, but I know I brought E-A? What is, I don't know what that means when I type that. So what I'm seeing is I'm really missing out by not having Anna and Lee because she's really recommended literally everywhere. Okay. I have a hard question, guys. I have a hard question and I need somebody to talk me out of my impulse right now. Anna and Lee is currently on my banner. Do I pull for Anna and Lee? It wouldn't help me tonight directly. It would not help me because I wouldn't be able to build them in time. But should I grab them? It will put a dent in my Nautica savings. It will. Because I only have 10 pity. How many pulls do I have? I have 43. 44. Can I do it without Anna and Lee? I think I probably can. I think I should probably just invest in literally any other. You can Anjo-Nala it to death, can I? If you played around... okay, hold on. Wait, that might be a thought. Let me look at my team. I can Anjo it? That's good to know. Because I think I have my Anjo team. Where is my Anjo team? Here we go. Ooh, I think I can, maybe. Alright, let's fucking try it. Rather than spend my hard-earned savings. We're just workshopping teams tonight, apparently, by the way. We are gonna try. We are gonna try Anjo. With Mercuria. I do not have Lapura, but we do have Lucy and Fatutu. Where is Fatutu? Lucy and Fatutu. We're gonna fucking try it. Because again, they're weaker, but
Embrace rather than
we'll see.
This crosses the ranks. Perfectly understood.
You can brute force it. That's interesting.
Together.
I do like Fatutu's healing. It's up there with Tooth Fairies for me. It's preferential. I need them to stop targeting that main boss though. I need them to get rid of the lackeys first, because the lackeys are what's causing the most damage.
Loading. To the left. Charging.
I guess Lucy could take care of it if she gets enough opportunity.
Faraday's miracle.
Oh, be careful.
That is possible.
Stay away from me.
I just need Fatutu to live though. Fatutu is squishy. And those bombs are brutal. Fuck. Okay. So no. So no. Hold on. Restart. I want to do this by hand because I think they just can't handle these mechanics, because these guys, how do these work? There's something about these bird types that, like, wait, what? Bind ally? Oh fuck. All Moxie gained will be transferred to Andronala instead. Gain 4% of Andronala's attack and max HP. This is fine, I think. Yeah. Okay, let me try this again. Let me do this my way. Because this does something, yeah. After attacking, inflict poison on the target, hit for 2 rounds. At the end of the round, take the user attack and genesis damage. I need something that's gonna clear statuses, I think. So I think really what I want, hold on, let me try something else. I want to put Tooth Fairy in instead of Fatutu, because while Fatutu offers damage, Tooth Fairy offers cleansing. Because what if I do... Hold on, I'm gonna just make something up instead of the guides. I'm gonna just fucking try shit. I also have the assist. I can just use that to Rebus if I really had to. But let me try Marcus. Argus. Hornbloom. A Tooth Fairy. Let me just try something.
Finally, some interesting work.
Okay. Transcending power sent 1 round. Let's see.
I hear something. Or this useful? Your heart is beating so loud. Don't be so furious. Time to
I'm gonna try that.
Agents have guns. It's called common sense.
You're a hard nut to crack.
It won't last.
Okay. And then I need to start building up Tooth Fairy. So Tooth Fairy can debuff.
Firefly or Tooth Fairy? Or this one? I hear something.
And we'll do that for now.
A little surprise. gun. It's called common sense.
Now to killing that bird, give me the bomb. Status, oh, they have statuses. I want to know how they get this. What is it? Let me read this. Is it, oh, is that poison? I'm thinking of it's the bomb ones. I'm thinking of the other birds, aren't I? The ones that kind of look like vultures. That's what I'm thinking of.
Trail's still warm.
Which one hurts? This one or this one?
Going slow.
We'll try that.
Marcus.
Ooh.
Sweetness comes after the pain.
The trail was all too obvious.
And now it's easier to understand.
I just realized I didn't have to bind a new ally when it came in. Why is that? Oh, it's Anjo herself that binds. Right. I'm dumb. It's fine. I asked that question out loud, but I literally had the answer by the time I finished saying it.
You've got guts.
Oh, never mind. Jokes. Just kidding.
Whose heart is beating so loud?
I always hit my mark.
I hear something. Don't be so furious.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Jesus.
Agents have guns. It's called common sense.
One down.
Careful with the pages.
Rice.
Careful with the pages. Did I miss something?
And are they all gonna blow? No? Okay. I need health. Fucking fierce right now. Hold on. I need all those statuses gone, which I don't think I'm gonna be able to do because she doesn't have enough fucking shit yet.
Which one hurts?
Rice.
This one
Okay.
or this one?
Are we really doing this? We should listen to what people say.
Time to get to business.
Traditional treatment.
That's my fault. I didn't build up Tooth Fairy's
Metaphor?
Moxie fast enough.
Secrets always hide in careless words. Listen carefully.
Don't waste my time.
Yep, there we go.
You've got guts.
Just survive. Just survive the round. I can take it from there. Just survive. Okay. Because now we cleanse. Now we cleanse and now we health a shit ton. Because now we do this.
Balance before
And this.
Firefly or Tooth Fairy.
Trail's still warm.
Whose heart is beating so
There we go.
loud? This one,
That should take away all of our poisons, I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Sweetness comes after the pain.
because only her ult does that.
Agents have guns. It's called
I'm sure there's other
common
units that do it, I just don't know it off the top of my head. I only know Tooth Fairy because I freaking love her, so. I should probably look up other cleanse units and invest in them. I probably said that the last time I needed a cleanse unit, and I still haven't, so, you know. I definitely learned my lesson all the time.
Time to get to business.
Or this one. Shh. I hear something. Time to turn the page. The transcribe.
And now we just hammer away at him, right?
Radio waves are everywhere.
Which I'm pretty sure he can't poison. I don't think he's the one that does the poisoning. I think the birds do. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. We're gonna do that.
You can do this
Guns loaded. I always hit my mark.
like a metaphor? And now it's easier to understand.
What's worse is this is only level 5. There's 5 more levels after this, which I am not built for, but at least I'll know what kind of works. Oh my god, this is fucking brutal. I need Cornbloom to just ult on him.
Did I miss
Oh, that's brutal.
things. This
There we go.
one
That'll
or
help.
this one?
This book or this one? Talking out calms people down.
A traditional treatment. To read.
Okay, Marcus is getting in there now. There you go, Marcus. Get some good slaps in. Okay, and then the ult from Cornbloom should be nice. Okay, let's try.
I hear something.
An endless dance.
We should listen to what people say. This book?
We'll see how that goes.
A gift.
Should hopefully get a little bit more progress from that.
Secrets always hide in careless words. Listen
Yeah,
carefully.
get him, Cornbloom.
To transcribe.
Okay, okay. I mean, we're gonna finish it. It's just... Level 5 is a lot.
Trails are warm.
Which one?
Are we willing to read it? You can do this, Marcus.
That might do it. No, maybe not.
A little surprise.
I think I'm overestimating how much they do in a single turn. Oh, never mind. Marcus, like, sit down and wait. There we go. That's only level 4. Wait, oh, now we're on level... Am I on level 5 now? I'm so baffled. Am I on 5 or 4? I was 5, okay. So now I'm on 6. No wonder I did it again. I couldn't find this menu. Okay, hold on, wait. No wonder it's been sucking. Okay, let's see. Status dies. There's 50% chance. No. Own Ghost inflicted weakness is converted to 2 rounds of... Oh! I like that. When a plant ally casts a rank 2 to 3 incantation penetration... Oh, that! We had so many high ranking... Yeah, that. Okay, I'm liking this so far. Humming Storm inflict 1 additional stack of weakness. Mental damage dealt 50 plus. Damage bonus. Kinda want to go for the damage bonus because I don't think I have enough raw damage. I'm gonna cast coming. There's a 50% chance it will target an additional enemy. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. After playing incantations, recover additional and equal to... I think this one might be good. I've got 1 more to use. Allies attacked by a non-stronger fleet is final damage taken reduction. Ooh. Is attacked by a non-stronger afflatus. We'll do that. We'll see how that goes. Now, yeah. Oh, shit, not that. Let's try the same team, but now that our thing is actually beefed up, let's see how this goes. This might have been what I needed all along. That's a very good chance of that.
I'll do my best.
Let me try autoing it first and see if that makes any kind of difference.
Trail still. Belly's loaded. The trail was all too obvious.
Talking out calms people down. Metaphor?
Definitely feels like... Maybe not. They're doing something a little more. I wonder if I could switch in Vila now. Oh. Or Marcus can just... Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. Yeah, having those levels definitely helps. Fuck.
Which one? This book?
So it's just a matter of me being dumb. That's okay. When is it not?
Maybe now it's easier to
Pardon me.
understand.
A traditional treatment.
Question, because I haven't had it myself yet, and I might go grab it on the next ad break. But what did everybody have for dinner tonight? Because like, I got my choice between two different pastas.
Trail's still warm.
I'm not sure which one to have.
Or this one.
Don't miss
It's either
the
going to be a
trail.
chicken mushroom cream sauce
Agents are
pasta
common. It's called common sense. Who's this?
or a Italian bolognese. I can't say the word right.
Or this one.
Pasta with meat sauce, basically.
Run, but you can't hide.
I was gonna wait till the end of stream though, because I got some garlic bread and I kind of want to go make that too. Because who has pasta with a garlic bread? Also, that was a lot easier with levels. I was just putting myself on hard mode for no reason whatsoever. Hmm. Hmm. Total ranks in the incantations in the AP area. Hmm. Hmm. That's interesting, actually. You know what? I think I kind of want that one. I don't think I fully read that one before. That's interesting. All right, we're gonna auto again, and we're just gonna auto until we can't anymore.
Step into the fairy.
Or
Which one hurts? This one?
talking out and wants to go
The
down.
trail was all too obvious.
I can't see her.
Jeez, I was gonna say nothing is hitting these guys.
Hey, I'm the support staff.
Is I really?
Or this one.
Don't waste my time.
I'm just realizing how funny it is. That Cornbloom is like trying to play innocent with the I'm support staff. It's like, girl, you are doing some of the heaviest damage on this team right now. What do you mean? I'm just support. No, the fuck you are not. You're quite literally front line.
Oh, which one?
Guns loaded.
Maybe now it's easier to understand.
Get him, Marcus. Get him. Hoffman would be proud.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Right. Just blows them the fuck away with that.
Ooh.
It was a good investment. It was. I'm not mad at it. For a character that I built in like 2 days, I'm not upset about it.
You got guts. Time to get
Or is this book? Like a metaphor?
A little surprise.
Okay. Okay.
Creep. Who's this?
We're cooking. We're cooking. I think we might be able to auto the rest of this in this team. Now that I know how to fucking do the mind map. Jesus Christ. I knew how to. I just couldn't find that menu and I was like, maybe I didn't unlock this part. I just couldn't remember.
Radio waves are everywhere.
Yeah, no, I definitely did.
Everywhere.
I was like, I don't remember the past monsters being this hard. That's because they weren't. They weren't. I was quite literally stunting my own growth.
I hear something.
Christ.
Maybe now it's easier to understand.
If you use the tools provided, you'll do just fine. There we go. You know what? I needed these mats too. That's so upsetting. With this stuff, I'm gonna need step-by-step guide on who to put in, what to equip. I'm just a visual copy. Well, that's just it. Is I just wasn't putting in this stuff. These are huge bonuses. Like I just was not doing it. Like it's my own fault. I was making it hard for no reason. I think... Will this help me at this point, or am I just recovering for no reason? Damage... yeah, at the end, for each enemy that did not take an action for the round recovers. Oh! I'm gonna do that.
Step into the fairyland.
Oh, the chunky birds.
Is that a firefly?
Yeah, so it's not that the teams in the guide weren't working, it's that I was not working. I was dumb.
Can't wait for surprise.
It's just how I set my team up that gets me locked in for about an hour. Takedown in my head. The amount of times that I've raised up the volume of the music in the background for myself because I keep thinking I'm hearing takedown. I know. I keep thinking I'm hearing takedown. How it's done. Or golden. Those are the 4 or 3 that I keep like hearing what I think I'm hearing in the background. And I'm like, nope, it's not that.
A traditional treat?
Playing in my head for free.
Okay.
Now it's done, done, done. Oh god. I keep hearing the line, the fit check from my napalm air, which is crazy, by the way. That's a crazy line. Like, from a historic perspective. Crazy line.
Which one feels belly's loaded? Are we really doing this? Sweetness comes after the pain.
Don't waste my time. Don't miss the Texas.
Man, Marcus just, like, she starts off small, but then she just packs a wallop. Which I guess is the whole point of her, but it always just surprises me. I keep forgetting.
Belly's loaded.
Maybe now it's easier to understand.
Is her ult? It is multi.
You can run.
I could not remember.
You can't hide.
Christ.
Like a metaphor?
Tooth Fairy might suffer soon. She's not healing. She's not getting the heal cards. Oh, fuck. Marcus. Ah! Marcus. Survive. 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 Oh, we're gonna die. Because we got no heal in the cards. Uh-oh. I think we're dunzos. I mean, we'd be fine if, you know, hands-on, but...
Don't waste my time.
What are we eating today, chat? Or is it a surprise? I don't know about you guys, but I'm eating chocolate. Because I'm an adult who didn't have dinner yet. Oh, Marcus. Oh, a few of them are gonna die. Oh, they're gonna... Yep. Yep, all of them are gonna... Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. Let's restart that and let me play it myself. And then I might try this with the other team. Now that I... Actually, you know what? Hold on. I lied. I'm gonna try with the team now because... Now that I know that it wasn't the team's fault and it was my own, let me fix the team. Let me throw Vila in. Because we should be able to do all plant.
We make an ideal team.
Team points, yeah. CD5, yeah. True! 4th of July food. I keep fucking forgetting. Do you guys do like steak and stuff then, or is it like hot dogs? Like what do y'all do?
Trail skill.
Are we really doing this? Don't be so furious. Just think.
Grilled food in general?
Turn the page.
I think that's kind of what we do. I really didn't do anything for Candidate, mind you. I didn't go outside for the most part. I normally do, but it was just so hot. And then we had this weird storm that was like a microburst almost. It was wild. The wind was going in all directions. It was bad.
Here's something.
But it only lasted like a few minutes. It was so weird. But I swear to God, we cannot have a single sunny Candidate. It doesn't happen.
Don't waste my
Like, I don't remember being alive for a single Canada Day that has been sunny the entire time. Just doesn't happen.
I admire your courage.
Now it's easier to understand.
I mean, it's not that Canadians aren't into grilling. We do. We grill. It's just, I don't know. I don't think we're into it the same kind of way. We don't, like... I don't think we make a sport of it. It feels like a sport when I hear other people talk about it. I don't think I've ever seen that whole, like, you know, the whole trope of, like, the father-in-law being real protective of his grill and stuff. You know, that trope? I don't think I've ever seen that in action. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a guy with a... Well, mind you, I'm not saying they don't exist. It's just I've never seen a guy whose whole ego hinges on, like, barbecuing or grilling. I'm not saying they don't exist. It's just I don't think that's the bubble I live in. And so, yeah, okay, great. And so every time I see it, like, hyped up in media, I'm just like, is this real? Is this a thing? Is this a real part of the fragile male ego that we're told about? Care about my... Right? That's what I mean. Like, whatever. You know what? I know we just had ad, and I'm so sorry, but I really need to go to the bathroom. So I put it off. That's my bad. I'm gonna run an ad. I'm gonna put it on the BRB screen, and I'm gonna go pee. And I'll be back in like 3 minutes, if that's okay. I mean, I'm gonna go whether it's okay or not, but you know what I mean. So let me turn up the music, and I'll be back. Give me 1 second. Hello. Sorry about that. Sorry. Hi. Intense stuff. No worries. Honestly, general's fine. I'm trying to think like other games, and any of those would work. I'm not too picky about that. General would work, yeah. That's where I post cool shit. I think that's fair. Which, speaking of, holy shit, did anybody see my post in the 1999's channel? Because I finally took photos of like my pull history in that game. It's not right. That's broken. I'm not gonna be mad about it, but I don't think that should be like that. Something is wrong. Okay. Let's do this again. Oh my god. Big truck going by made the whole house shake. Okay. Team 8. Team for floor 8. We're gonna try it like this. And we're not gonna auto. We're gonna let me play, I think. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try and we're gonna pray. I think you're the problem. I don't know if you are the problem. What are you? What do you have going? When taking an action grants Eureka to the user, triggers up to 3 times per round. Oh yeah, you need to die first. Shit. Okay.
I hear something.
I lied. I want this. And then that. We're gonna try that.
Like a metaphor?
Because if Marcus gets stronger with every hit, that's what we want.
Homes to go down. Radio waves are everywhere.
It already has full Moxie. Christ.
Retreat! What? Can't make the call?
God, those hit hard. Christ. Okay. We're going to...
I will remember your sacrifice.
Dun, 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 dun.
I admire your courage. Trail's still warm.
Sorry. I realized I need that back. We're gonna do that.
I will remember your sacrifice.
We'll keep the buff. We'll do...
Trail's still warm.
And we'll do that. For now.
Don't miss the Texas.
For you and for us.
Christ! That is brutal! Alright, so okay, I need to prevent that. Hold on. How do I prevent that? Because clearly I'm missing something. How does it earn that? How does it earn Moxie? Or Eureka, whatever? Oh, wait. Fuck off. When taking an action, grants Eureka to the user, triggers up to 3 times for the spell. Control status, maybe? I mean, My rank 1 incantation gain. Oh! It has to be. Oh, I can't use rank 1s on it. That's good to know. Okay. Christ. Okay. Well, no wonder it's not fucking working. Okay. Let's try that again then. So that means these guys are who I need to target my shit at. Okay.
I hear something. Whose heart is beating so
Alright,
loud?
we'll try that.
Time to turn the page. Oh? Radio waves are everywhere. Everywhere. Hey, I'm the support staff.
Right. Okay. So health is going to go to Cornbloom. We're going to do all the 2 stars, I guess.
Belly's loaded.
Useful? I hear
Because
something.
I can hit them with that.
For you and for us.
Don't miss the Texas.
It turns gray. Radio waves are everywhere. Everywhere.
It's working. Oh my god. Nope. No, it's not. Fuck. I just need to not use Vila. I think I just need a better heal. You know what I need? I wonder... Fatutu, I think, would heal more effectively than Vila in this case. Let me try that. Even though she's not, like, her hits are not going to land very well,
Feels like trade
I think her
season again.
healing's just going to go better. I could also just bring Tooth Fairy back. That's also possible.
Some interesting work.
So we'll see. But now that I know I can't use 1-star incantations on that motherfucker, that's good to know.
Or are we really doing this? Shh. April's heart is beating so loud. Time to turn the page. It turns gray. Talking out calms people down. Radio waves are everywhere. Everywhere.
How does it have 5? How does it have 5 Moxie? What hit? Oh, is it Argus?
We can't go away.
But why would Argus?
I can't make the call.
What targeted it? That was 1 star. Was it Argus? Oh, Argus.
Do my best.
Or was it this thing? This thing needs to fuck off. Oh, you know what? Maybe Cornbloom's target. Oh, it was probably Cornbloom. Fuck. Wait, that's right. Okay, hold on.
Are we really useful?
We won't be able to use Cornbloom until... Shit. Cornbloom's the problem here. Hold on. I need single target stuff. I need something other than Cornbloom. I need... What can I use? It's just sucky because Cornbloom packs a pretty good punch. Let's do... Lucy's also multi. That doesn't help me. Who's a single target? Plant. Is Willow a single target? I haven't used her a whole lot. Poison. Oh, burst damage? Probably fucking nothing, huh? Self-channel. Yeah, no. She's a poison. She's more of a support. Hold on. Mass attack. Fuck. Maybe I use Druvis? No, mass attack. Christ. Not Druvis. Is there... You do mass attacks, don't you? Sure do. Spathidia might be. Yeah. Yeah.
Now it's time for...
That might... Hear me out. It's not conventional, but hear me out.
Stay behind me. I'll keep us safe.
Though I think Marcus might need that 3rd plant, so this may go badly. But let's try
Are
this.
we really doing this? Useful?
Not passing. That's right.
I can't make it.
Because as long as a level 2 or 3 Cantation hits this thing, we're fine. It just can't get hit by any 1s.
Seeing stars.
The rest can, but it can't.
Did I miss something?
Christ. Fatutu is like... Jesus! Fatutu, what the fuck? Okay. Okay, Fatutu's not gonna work. Tooth Fairy's coming back. Tooth Fairy's coming back because Fatutu is squishy.
A procession as orderly as a row of straight teeth.
I'll do my best.
I genuinely might need Vila to fill the spot if I have Bathadia here. I think Marcus needs the 3 plant. I hate it. Thanks.
Nice practice. Time to turn the page. To read. Oh, like a lighter. That hurts, huh?
Okay, interesting. Does it work for them too then? They all can't? Oh. They all get it, don't they? They get a lower version. Oh, I hate that. Okay, fuck all this. Fuck all this.
Is that a firefly or a tooth?
Trail's still warm. Guns loaded.
How long does this last? I think it's gonna be useless, but still.
A traditional treatment.
Ooh. The trail was all too obvious.
Anyone feeling cold?
I might have to move around the mind map for the ghost. That might be what I have to do.
It won't last.
Hey, chill. What the fuck? Like, Christ. I'm getting annoyed now. I'm getting annoyed. I think I gotta build the mind map again because this is just... It's pissing me off. Alright. Yeah. I don't have as many of... I should use this, but I don't have as many now. This one. Plant allies gain damage reduction. That... Ghost can come soon mental damage. When Mountain Ghost casts one additional weakness, that... Plant allies gets status healing taken 20 minutes. Skill healing. What? Let's do that. At the end of the round, for each instance of poison on enemies, recover 1 energy. Okay. When plant ally casts an incantation, the ally gains cure for a round duration equal to incantation rank. Oh. Oh. That's... I like that. When Mountain Ghost attacks, copy 3 instances of poison from the main target onto a random enemy. Ooh. That's interesting, too. Recover incantation rank HP for self. Ooh, I like that as well. Okay, fuck it. We're just gonna try this. And I think I am gonna bring in Vila because I think Marcus needs her. As much as I'm not a fan of her healing, I think Marcus needs the plant.
Ideal team.
We are gonna try it.
Join with us, comrades.
And the goal is to not use any 1-star incantations. So we're gonna try and merge them as much as we can.
This book? Are we really doing this?
Yeah. So if like it's this situation, then buffs are kind of all we can do. And health.
Nice practice.
We're gonna do... Oh, you know what? I lied. I lied.
I admire your courage.
Or this? Are we really doing this?
There we go.
Heart scared.
So none of them should have a shit ton of moxie after this first turn. They just have their regular attacks, which are a lot, but not an ultimate at least. Christ, like that's a lot of damage for like one turn. Fuck. Brutal. Okay. So health. We're gonna go to Argus, I think.
Your sacrifice.
We will do... do that. And we'll do that. And then we'll move to make a 2-star for next round.
No mistakes.
Don't miss the Texas.
Those poisons are gonna run out. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be very nice. Hi, Shiny. How you doing? Hello, hello. Oh god, we're surviving. We're barely surviving, but it's happening. It's happening. Hello. Hi, Shiny. How you doing? Here we go. Let me do a shout out. TV. Hello, hello. How are you? Welcome in. You caught me right as I'm trying to do this goddamn mountain ghost. It's been a bad time. We're struggling. We're struggling. Did I do this? No. I need help. Good. I need help. Beautiful. Oh! How was your stream? What were we up to? I'm assuming we were also doing Reverse 1999. I could be wrong, but generally seems to be the vibe. How was you? I'm good. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm kind of been playing with this for about an hour, and it's purely me battling the inner potato, but we're working on it. But for those who don't know me, my name is Shauklin. I'm a variety VTuber, and by variety I mean mostly gacha. We do a little bit of cozy up in here though. Anytime I want to take a break from the gacha grind, I am playing things like Date Everything, Fields of Mystria, and I was about to list 11 D-Space as if that's not a gacha. Jesus Christ. But yeah, those are the vibes. Sometimes we also do hand cam bookbinding and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, HSR. My bad. My bad. Came home in HSR. Tried Mountain Divergent Universe. Very nice. I'm gonna be so honest. I'm very disconnected from Hoyo for the most part, so I don't know who that is. But I know I've seen a lot of my friends post about it, and they're all very excited.
I admire your courage.
Okay, I need to ask. What type of excitement is it though? Is it like, is this a unit that's like really cool for the lore, or is he just hot? Or is it both? And I'm saying he, because... Okay, you said he. Okay, great. I was like, I don't actually even fully know what the character is, so... Any for would be both? Oh, okay, I see why people are excited then. Got it. Got it. And got hotter. Got hotter?
Are we really doing this?
Was previously not as hot, you mean? Or what do you mean by that?
Like-minded.
We can do this, Marcus.
That's interesting.
Together, we are heroes.
Wow, Vila, that did practically nothing. Thanks for touching Spathadia, I guess. Got much hotter? Wait, was he in the story before then? Has been a big deal. He's hot and probably has some of the flashiest animations he'll get. Oh, it's the cinematics with the capital C. I get it. Jesus Christ, what am I... Is my clearing bonus not happening? I guess not. Shiny, have you done this yet in reverse? Because I'm suffering. I am just suffering. And it's purely because I don't invest in my plant units enough. I mean, I know that. But fuck. Whatever I have, it's not working. It was working for... I want to kind of just... I might just brute force it, to be honest. Plant also. It's so fucking rough. That fight... Yeah, it's the fucking birds. Honestly, I might just... Fuck it. I'm gonna brute force it. I want to see if it works. Fuck the plant system. We're doing something else. We're doing other things now. Now I'm just angry. So now we're just gonna see how this goes. Where's Fatutu? Fatutu, it's not gonna work because Fatutu dies usually after the first round, but fuck it. I'm angry. the last floor 400 because I need plant.
Keep us safe.
Floor 400 for the reveries. I honestly haven't done that much. I think I'm only on like 200. I have not done it a lot. I was never really like I don't want to say sweaty, but I've never really been like a meta player, and only recently started giving a shit about team comp and stuff, like because I'm figured I'm, you know, a year. I've been since like day one, and I still haven't like really tried. So I'm like, maybe I should try now. I don't know Marcus very much, but maybe mess around with your myth manifest. Oh, I tried. Yeah, that's what I tried doing too. I restructured it about 3 different times, and it's probably me and my lack of understanding of mechanics. Like, probably. I read things about 5 different times, and each time I will understand it a different way, and each time will be wrong. So it's purely just me. I find reverse mechanics hard to understand the way they describe them. I need other people to put it in context a lot of the time, because I'm just like, the way they're saying it doesn't make sense to me. Or I need to see it in action for it to click, you know? And so it just, yeah, I struggle. I struggle. Yeah, fuck the boss helper up. Honestly, anything I do to it find doesn't help that much. For this floor specifically. Or super duper not smooth. They're not! They're so wordy, and half the time they're just making up words, and I'm like, I don't know what this means. Every single unit does not need to have its own special, like, status mechanic. It just have one uniform status that does the same kind of... Anyway. I'm just complaining to complain now. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm about to... Yeah, see? I'm about to get my shit rocked. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. This floor specifically. I know the Afflatus is weak, but honestly, Vila as a plant healer is not cutting it. She's... Actually, wait, hold on. I think... I think I might know where I'm sucking. Hold on. Let's look at my plant crew, shall we? Hold on. So... what I want to avoid is multi-target units, because if I do that, there's a chance that if it's a 1-star incantation, it's gonna give enough moxie to the boss to do an ult every fucking turn, which I don't want to do. So my first thought was, I'm like, well, what did we use against these things when they came out? Like, it'll be, you know, helpful to have the unit that came out with them, because usually it's a direct counter. But so 2 units I know I need to invest in are Druvis and Sotheby. Sotheby I just left on fucking red back in level 40. Because I didn't like her as a character. She's grown on me since, but now I gotta like start investing again. But let's look through. So Jessica doesn't have a Euphoria. I can get it, but she's also multi. I don't know if now is the time. Willow, Sotheby. Or do I have Sotheby? No! Sotheby doesn't even have her levels, let alone a fucking Euphoria. Fuck no. I haven't touched Sotheby in a very long time. Just out of pure... What's the word I'm looking for? Spite, I guess. Made her into a crazy amazing healer? Ah, fuck. I'm gonna have to invest in Sotheby, aren't I? Hate it. Okay. Is that what I'm doing tonight? Is this what I'm doing tonight? This is absolutely what I'm fucking doing tonight. I hate it. Build who you want to build. No, it's one of those ones that it's been me putting it off, honestly, because I know she's become like a crazy good unit, and it's like, it's just me just dragging my heels and being petty. That's all it is. At least I'm Matilda. This is very fucking true. Sotheby, weirdly enough, Matilda made Sotheby a character I don't hate. That's how bad it is. Oh my god, do I have anything? Christ. Okay, this is bad. Oh my Jesus. Okay, hold on. Do I have boxes? Like the things that... Nope. The fuck I do not. Did I use them all on Argus? I must have. Oh, that sucks. Do I have any of these ones? Nope. Okay. What about these ones? Well, just go fuck me, I guess, huh? Helping with it. No, it's all good. It's all good. I should probably... Yes. Oh my god. Shiny, go have dinner. Absolutely. Thank you so much for the raid. I totally understand you have to raid and run. It's all good. Have a good lurk. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for bringing your friends. I appreciate it. Time to farm. It's always time to fucking farm in this game. I'm gonna say it. The one time they bumped up the drops since the game came out, great. Do it again. It's not enough. It's not enough mats. For how much we spend in energy, it's not enough. Not even close. Oh, this is brutal. Wait, can I buy it all? I'd rather just buy it all. Can I just do that? Can I just do that? Because fuck this shit. Okay, what do I actually need for this? I need... Can I buy these directly? No, I cannot. Can I buy these directly? No, I cannot. Okay. Can I buy these? Nope. Okay. So I do have to buy these. Okay, well, fuck it. I will buy that then. I can only buy 5? What the hell am I supposed to do with 5? They make it so hard. They make it so hard for no reason. Why? Why? What's worse is, okay, so you see this? You see this thing you have to make? So you need these bifurcated skeleton, right? To make the skeleton, you need the silver ingots. But then you also need to make the holy silver, which uses more silver ingots. I fucking hate it here. Oh, it's not enough. What do you mean? It's 5 less. It's not even 5 less. This, look at this. Oh, 5 less than you need. I get what you're saying. Sorry, it took me. I thought you meant like, as in I'm only missing 5 now, and I'm like, no, that's not how that works. Never mind. I understand. It took me a second. Oh, frack. Okay, no. No. I refuse. There's gotta be something else I can do instead that'll get me more rewards. I might have to put a pin in this fucking fight and we'll come back to it when I have mats for Sotheby. Question. Do I need the main story for this event to make sense? Do you mind we being friends? I mean, in the game? I don't give a fuck. Go for it. Not that I don't appreciate it, it's just... I'm kind of disappointed in the friends in this game. Because they don't mean anything for the most part. You can use them in Ulu and I think that's it. I think. I don't think Nick's coming back. I don't think Nick, Amelia, I don't know if you're coming back. Lilith's gone. I don't even know who Lilith is at this point. I don't even know. I never add anybody. That's why I only have like, what, 13 friends. Because I just don't do it. Hold on. Yuri? I don't know if Yuri's here. How the fuck is Yuri only level 31? I know Yuri plays a fair amount. How are you only level 31? 60 at least. What? Where's Books? How is Books only 75? Books is on here more than I am half the time. Anyway. Let me throw mine up here just so I can... Just because I gotta get into more event or something to get some mats, but... Where is... Detail? There you go. Can I copy it? I can. Bless. Here's mine. There you go. Oh. I literally have had the same motto. Sorry, my big ass head's in the way. I've had the same motto on here since I started the game, and it's "The storm can take me." You know what? I've meant it more and more with every patch. The storm can take me. Okay, let's do this because I have a feeling that wait, no, I can't do this. Do I need main story for this? Is this going to be painful without it? Because frack, I need all this. It's probably reliant on knowing the main story, right? Because we have like another 7 chapters in the main story still. Well, it's a main story night, guys. Which is fine. I just don't know how much more they could possibly do with this. That gives us nothing. Okay. Screw it. Haven't done the new event yet? Okay, fuck it. We'll do main story. It is what it is. What disrupted this era? What unraveled time? The shadow lurking. I think where we left off is we figured out that basically the prison is working with Recoletta's story. And that there's multiple physicians or Alephs, whatever. An otherwise tidy room is covered in fine scratches and small unidentifiable stains. The smell of disinfectant lingers in the air, mixed with mildew. Ew.
Wait here a moment. I'll report the situation and your request to Dr. Merlin.
I don't think you need to know it for the event. I would be surprised because the amount of times that I've started the event and then I'll get to a story point where I'm like, wait, when did that happen? And then chat's like, it was my story. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, I genuinely thought I did. Oh God, what was, I think, wasn't, no, it was the main story, the last one, where it was the ending with, what's her face? Help me. Manus Vindicte, what is her name? Jesus. Arcana. I didn't know she was dead because I didn't finish the main story. And then we did the event and they referenced it. And I was like, wait, she died? I was just like, They were not impressed,
However,
which is fair.
Since he's always busy, I can't guarantee he'll agree to meet you. But I'll do my best to persuade him.
And then immediately I was like, she ain't dead. She ain't dead. I'm like, nah, she ain't dead. I'm still on the fence. I'm like, she ain't dead. The Jaguar's figure slinks out through the inner door. She ain't dead. That kind of evil never dies.
What do you mean, Timekeeper?
It's
She's too hot to die.
Will let us search the central tower. Even in this situation, we should take the initiative and look for clues while she's away.
I see, Timekeeper. I will do my best.
Is it just me, or is Sonetto getting more and more, like, passive with every patch? She's always been very agreeable, but...
assistance, Miss Recoleta. Without your precise
more story into event to incorporate into the main. I know! It's kind of frustrating. Mind you, okay.
The connection between the die, your novel, and what's happening in this place.
Sorry. This is why we don't get story done ever, because we end up talking about stuff. But yes, I agree. I'm never been a fan of games putting lore behind time-locked events, but I will give credit. It is very easy to replay events in this game, and I have to give them credit for that. They do have a good system for it. The fact that I can go back and play every event story whenever I want just by unlocking it, I think you get one canister per week. So every 2 weeks I can unlock a new event. They have a good system for it. I'm not mad at that part. It is what it is. It's a lot. So I've kind of just come to accept the fact that I'm not gonna be able to do all of it on stream. I'm gonna have to do some of it off stream, and people are gonna have to be like, I missed that. I'm like, don't worry, me too. I also don't think Arcana's dead. No, not at all. Not at all. Because I'm gonna be honest, Igor is a little too fascinated by that prism. Not prism, the not the prism, what's the word I'm looking for? Pyramid. Just saying.
Process of elimination. It's almost certain that your pen pal, Aleph, is right behind this door.
Oh, it's time. Okay.
Sometimes I envy your decisiveness, Vertin. I'm sure many people have praised the special talent of yours. Are you alright? You don't seem as excited as when you first entered Kamala.
Riku or Rico? Hope I'm saying that right. How do you feel about Recoleta? Her closed her gaze on the tightly shut door, uncertain whether she hopes it will open now or ever again.
The all-seeing sentinel of the Panopticon, veiled within the central tower. If it truly is Aleph, I don't know how to face such terrifying and increasingly plausible reality.
Riku? Okay, got it.
Sorry to interrupt, but... Timekeeper, I think you'll want to see these.
Uh-oh. What did Sonetto find? What'd you smell, girl? What'd you find?
Sign Erd. This is a letter from Dr. Doris.
Who I think is her mother. I'm sorry, I do. The delicate signature matches the one in the manuscript folder.
It's as beautiful as I'd imagined.
Oh,
God. Who is it addressed to?
Imagine it's addressed to Vertin.
Dear Mr. Aleph.
Oh.
Aleph? Oh. Looks like Doris and Aleph are acquaintances. Or at least, they've had some correspondence. Dear Mr. Aleph, my apologies if this reaches you at an inconvenient time. I am Doris, pen name Erd, an ordinary inmate of the Panopticon of Kamala. I write seeking your guidance, if you wouldn't mind offering it to me. I heard from the physician, Dr. Merlin.
The overlap.
You
That's
have
cool.
the answer to every question. A statement
That was a
which
nice
has
way
been
to transition.
echoed by the idealist and the other inmates. I have something I wish to ask you. What exactly is your role?
He's a bit of
in
a
the
straightforward
prison?
person. That's fair.
Chief
I
Warden?
felt bad because one of our friends' books
An observer
loves
who
Recoleta.
dominates the prison.
Loves Recoleta. Rightly so.
Truly
Cool
the
character.
supreme ruler of the Panopticon of Kamala.
I said she was kind of getting on my nerves because she has an almost unbearable sense of main character syndrome.
I do indeed have answers.
And it was driving me crazy.
Including yours. I'm afraid every one of your speculations is off the mark. I am merely an inmate who chose to imprison himself here. And allow me to point out that your identity isn't as ordinary as you claim. Why is it that you, my fellow inmate and guest of Manus Vindictae, are so interested in Kamala?
Is she being... Oh, so they're associating her with Manus.
A guest of Manus
There you go.
Vindictae.
Yeah. A muffled shattering of glass interrupts their reading.
It came from inside the room. Do you think they're okay?
The jailer and the physician. What happened?
The door defies any attempt at an answer, sealing all the events from
I'm
view.
not sure, but it could be bad. Come on, let's go in and see if they're all right.
Wands at the ready. Oh, nope. Nope. That's... The unlocked door leads to another room, more decrepit and oppressive than last. A cold operating table lies in the center, surrounded by scattered bottles and medical instruments.
It seems we've stumbled upon the physician's...
Lab.
The physician's office. I should have known. But is this an operating room?
A little heartbeat in the background. Not a fan.
Wasn't bizarre enough already.
Not a fan of that sound. Inside the narrow operating room, the Jaguar reacts badly to their intrusion.
Didn't I tell you to wait outside? What do you think you're doing barging in like this?
We're not listening to a thing this cat is saying the entire time.
We were just worried about your safety, jailer.
We just ignore her continuously.
Enough. Get out of...
Quiet.
Whoop!
The reptilian complex governs all our fundamental functions. Our heartbeat, breathing, fight or flight responses, and our territory and hierarchy awareness. Our primitive ancestors, like reptiles and birds, followed such instincts to survive.
Show us the
Through
guy.
millions of years of evolution, we developed the limbic system. This processes emotions and forms memories. It allows us to feel fear, sadness, anger, joy. Our behaviors are given meaning. Now it's the neocortex that makes up more than 2/3 of our total brain volume. Language,
God, he looks cool.
perception, logical reasoning, abstract thought. This is what forms the complexity of human nature. We read, create, perceive. We try to understand both the world and ourselves. We are forever setting goals, one after another. And all this, these multitudes, happens within the confines of the skull, in the tight folds of the crowded cerebral cortex.
Is he performing surgery?
This room is not sterile
Such
anymore.
a delicate and elaborate organ.
Hi, Maritime.
Were it unable to forget,
Welcome, sir. I'll bring you some
what would come
taguchi, but it's hot. And it's frozen, and I'll bring
Hello,
you wraps.
hello.
When I
You
frozen,
came just in
I
time.
got
We're
this.
meeting the
Nice
physician
soba. We make
in the main
best soba.
story,
Honest, bad tea.
who is
Great soba.
just Aleph. But God, he's hot. I'm so proud of skipping though. But welcome in. Hello, hello. I got your shout out this time. I got it. Nailed it. There we go. Welcome in, friends. Hello, hello. What were you up to, Maritime? What were you doing today? Wait, what? Sorry, what did Janet just fucking say? From Farming Sims to Space Railways, she's got more variety than a Tim Hortons menu. That's one of the most Canadian things I've ever heard Janet say. And the no soup for you list. Oh my God. Janet, what the fuck? But welcome in. What were we playing today, Maritime? Were you also in HSR? Because I guess a hot and lore interesting character came out. I don't know the name. It starts with a P. I think. I don't know. Apparently they're hot. I'm sure someone will post them in the HSR channel so I can see what everybody's talking about. And sorry, it was so long. I feel that. Yeah, he is hot. Is he? I don't think I've seen him. I've just seen people post about him. I don't think I've seen him exactly. Yo, MC. Those fucking V-cards look amazing. Hold on. Sometimes I work. Oh, excuse me. Neighbor is webtoon. The way you always say neighbor, I'm gonna be honest, MC, I never knew what neighbor was. I don't know if I should know, but I did not know. Oh, I didn't realize they were related. Okay. Since we have a lot of crossover stuff, they held a raffle for 20 plus of us mods with various prizes. Oh, that's cool. I just became a VTuber spectacularly junior. That's actually so funny. I opened them while watching Lynn's Monster streaming. Here are the pictures I want to see. Find a picture and post on Discord. Please, I'm so curious. But also not enough to go looking for it myself. Oh, wow. That's actually a decent sized box. You got a whole booster box. Jesus Christ. Box topper? Wait, that's a thing? I don't know. Oh, I didn't know they did box toppers. It's kind of cool. But it was Buff Pup. Nice. Yo, this art looks sick. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, there's so many. Oh my God. That's so cool, MC. Very nice. Oh God, there's more pictures. Sorry. I didn't realize I wasn't scrolling. My bad. 2 10s and you. Oh, okay. Ugh, Cottontail. Lovely. That's a lot of... Oh, you know, it's only one monarch. Never mind, I can't read. Bow. Nice. That's good yuzu. Damn. I gotta get me some V-cards. The art is gorgeous. If anything, just for the art. They look really good. Even Code Miko looks really good. Damn. I like it, I like it. I like it a lot. Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, as we were. Welcome in. If you got a raid and run, I understand. Otherwise, grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a blinky. I'm gonna be here for at least a little bit. It's Friday. We're gonna go. We're gonna go till I can't anymore.
Can this space, no larger than the palm of my hand, truly accommodate dozens of people at once?
Apparently. That's how the brain works. Supposedly. I wouldn't know. Mine doesn't work that way, but, you know, c'est la vie. At last, the physician sets down his operating scissors and needle, signaling the end of the surgery. Yet at the same time, the old machine issues an alarm, signaling that his patient's vital signs are wavering. Unfortunate.
It looks like he's dying.
Thanks, Recoletta. We all know what the long beep sound means. Anxiety rises as the question goes unanswered. On the screen, the last waveforms disappear, leaving only a constant flat tone. Did the surgery fail?
Nonsense. The surgery was a tremendous success.
Ooh,
I have erased his debilitating hysteria and restored order to the Panopticon. What are you trying to achieve by barging in here?
The man behind the operating table stares at the uninvited guests expectantly, but does not give them a chance to respond. That's confusing.
Forget it. The next operation requires my attention.
Oh
Jailer,
my God.
Show them out. Bring me the next patient in 15 minutes.
Is he just killing people?
I'm sorry, Miss Burton. I'm afraid you have to leave now.
Is he just killing people and saying it's surgeries? Recoletta steps forward, blocking their path. There's a hint of pleading in her voice.
Please, just let us speak with you. It'll only take a moment. I have something very important I need to ask.
Her question is not given time to take shape.
Important. Nothing is of greater importance than my experiments in the Panopticon, outsiders. To ensure they continue, the stability of time and schedule is absolutely paramount.
Experiments in the Panopticon?
So you really are the controller of the prison?
Thank you for the hydrate. I'll take that right now.
Controller? What an outdated notion. Superficial, really. The Panopticon has no need for such power, regardless of who occupies the central tower, or even if no one's there at all. Every inmate is both the observer and the observed, both wielders and subjects of power. Achieving such a state requires no physical or violent measures. The structure of the Panopticon itself is the mechanism which sustains it. Kamala is simply a manifestation of this model. Once I confirm its feasibility and adaptability, this model can be applied to any functional setting with only minor modifications.
I don't think that's true.
It has proven to be far superior to any current system of governance in our world. Transcendental, even.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Why am I wasting time explaining this to you? Time is running out.
The investigator keenly senses the key within his words.
Dr. Merlin, you keep mentioning time. What exactly do you mean by that?
Really? You need to ask? Even those oily-headed lunatics know it. The end of this era is imminent, is it not?
Indeed, the word that was so close to being spoken.
You know about the storm?
That's what you call it, is it? A storm that washes everything away? You employees of the St. Pavlov Foundation should know better than I. Soon, this era and everything in it will cease to exist. I must prove the feasibility of the Panopticon model before this place is turned to ruins, or something even more unrecognizable.
That's interesting.
A storm that washes everything away? Burton, what on earth are you two talking about?
Suddenly your story is... Conversation extends beyond even the most imaginative creations of the aspiring writer. And to blow your cover, Burton.
No one can predict the era to which we will be reversed. I have seen the eras change time and time again. The transformation of this place, over and over.
Is he saying he's been in the storm and he's one of those people that's been like shuffled? And he knows it?
As you call them, has taken us back to. Cordeismo continues to plague this land. Dependency theorists, martyred revolutionists. I've seen them all. You, young writer, are no different from those intellectuals who were swept away in the rain. There is no romance in this era. Only the repeated cycles of madness and brutality.
Oh, that's interesting.
Meaningless struggle. Only in this forgotten corner can we
because when time stops mattering, how do you hang on to reality? That's such an interesting concept.
It won't be long before this place is looted by those oily-headed lunatics.
Oily-headed lunatics. I'm assuming he means Manus Vindicte.
Times before, on this land as rich as silver.
Because they've got the whole gunk stuff going on. He mutters to himself.
But there is still hope. Even in a wasteland, we may still be saved. As long as I uncover the path to transcendentality, I will find the ultimate answer. Ugh, I've already wasted far too much time on you. Leave, now.
The physician turns away, beginning preparations for the next surgery, organizing his worn-out instruments.
You heard him. Please don't press things any further.
All right, Senora. I get it. Obviously, you don't want to discuss my novel with me anymore. So I won't insist upon it. All the letters we wrote to one another, all those inspiring revisions and suggestions, I guess they meant nothing to you.
Her voice wavers. Rejections, closed doors, harsh critiques. This proves more devastating than all of them together.
But there's still something I must tell you. Jailer, could you please allow us a private conversation with the No. With Aleph.
Hearing this, the physician stops.
Leave us, Jailer. I'll spare these outsiders 5 minutes.
Oh, interesting. The jaguar turns to leave, her face revealing an uncharacteristic sorrow as she lingers on the girls one last time. This time, she offers no words. It's almost like she knows something's gonna happen. Interesting. Okay. Okay. The lore is loring. Jesus Christ. Okay. Master of the Labyrinth. All good, Starry. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Within the corpse of the Labyrinth builder, he proclaims, it is and has always been perfect. Well, as well. Yeah, it's going good. It's going good. Only the steady beeping of a heart monitor keeps the eerie silence at bay.
Dr. Merlin, or should I say Aleph, I don't know why you're using my novel to manipulate the Panopticon.
I don't think he is.
But you need to know that it won't serve your purpose, whether in fiction or reality. You claim that the inmates are both the observer and the observed, and both wielders and subjects of power. How could you be so blind as to not see the true state of the Panopticon? The inmates haven't achieved any perfect order. No, they've devolved into pitiful caricatures of themselves, performers in some endless pantomime to be watched from the central tower. Even their medication has become a prop to demonstrate the so-called randomness of fate in the theater that is the Panopticon. This farce hasn't made the Panopticon a better place. No, it has warped it into a twisted theater of cruelty, where the sick are denied treatment and left to quietly perish in the dark corners of its halls. And literature has died alongside them. This prison is a monster, born under the gaze of this all-seeing power. Aleph, is this truly the ultimate answer you've been searching for?
The physician suddenly seems startled, stepping back and accidentally knocking over his tools. I'm gonna say it right now. There's almost like... I need to be so clear with my words here. There's almost like a love between them. Not a romantic love, but like, well, almost more, not a romantic love, but a romanticized love, if that makes sense. Like, she had so much admiration for this Aleph character that she'd built up in her head because of a pen pal. And then seeing them in this new environment where they have so much power and so much more dynamics to them. And there's more sides than just the, the literary pen pal. It's interesting to kind of see her being devastated by the loss of that like fictional love, if that makes sense. And I think it's maybe not even something that was like self-recognized, but it seems like there was just almost so much admiration that it was like a level of love there. So it's like, it's just, I don't know about obsession. I don't know about obsession. I don't know about that. It's not giving me obsession. His is kind of, not even his. I wouldn't even label his necessarily obsession per se, but his is more fueled by madness, like true madness. Like if what he was saying is true, where he's been shuffled around in the storm, what did he say? 9 storms? I mean, I'm thinking about when I go through a narcoleptic episode and I sleep for like 3 days, I wake up and I don't know my own name. So I couldn't imagine being shuffled that many times, and you're quite literally, you'd lose your sense of reality, your sense of self. Like you'd lose so much just like mentally. I'm not surprised he's mad, but also it's almost like he's constantly trying to like cling to some kind of order by studying like what he's studying, like the brain and such. Like it's almost like he's trying to make sense of something that ultimately I don't think makes sense. It just is. So yeah, it's interesting. It's anyway, we'll see where it goes. I'm very early in my little spiels. I'm sure I'll be, corrected several along the way, but it's fine. I like kind of spitballing as we go.
What? Are you suggesting that this is the answer I've reached? That my experiment has been a failure all along, and I've been too blind to see it? No. Impossible. Foucault's theory is flawless.
Oh, no theories. Having his life's work denied is something he cannot tolerate. The man searches the tabletop with feigned composure, but in doing so, he unintentionally sweeps all the surgical tools onto the floor.
I have removed every obstacle to the running of this prison. It is pure, sacrosanct.
That is not a thing.
I have constantly re-evaluated the system, adjusting my instructions to my subordinates to ensure the most efficient maintenance of the established order.
Oh, no, buddy.
And now, you stand here and tell me that everything I've done has been meaningless from the very beginning?
Oh.
That the power model I have implemented has already been replaced by an alternative?
Correct. Have you been down there lately?
No, outsiders. The perfect order of the Panopticon shall not be disrupted. I will not be swayed by your lies.
Don't rely on us. You can go look.
This facility is superior to all others. Nothing here escapes my notice.
Oh, buddy. At last, in a barely noticeable corner, he finds the 20-sided die wreathed in black mist.
That said, it isn't easy to work a miracle, as we all know.
Ew.
I shall personally verify it all myself.
What the fuck was all of his emotions dissolve as he grips the die? What the fuck? The narrow operating room shakes as if responding to him, emitting a distorted screech.
What's happening?
What in the fuck?
Visitors from another era.
Oh.
You have come here with plagued ideologies in an attempt to break the subtle balance of the Panopticon. But did you not notice the tiles beneath your feet? The cracks and water stains on the walls, constantly changing right before your eyes.
No, I wanted to pause there. Man, I hate when they do that. I wanted to snip that art.
Through them, seeing them as nothing more than the building blocks of a monotonous labyrinth. But this place was not born from the chaotic imaginings of a madman.
No? Oh.
Every inch has been crafted through the meticulous harnessing of order and power. Every wisp of spider silk drifting in the wind. Every speck of rust on the gallery rail. Every detail of the Panopticon has been built by my own hands. With this ever-shifting die,
that's a nice close-up.
Concepts may be transformed into reality, and ideals into substance. I observe the movement of every entity, the passage of every second. The moment you entered this realm, you too became subjects of my experiment.
Cool.
Oh, I got it now.
Admit it. This is all getting out of hand. Impossible! All is under the die's control.
Hi, Dragon. How you doing?
What may appear to be chaos is nothing more than a temporary deviation.
To the left. Well, I'm just another shift.
Regaining control of our bodies.
Rise and shine!
Charging.
To the right.
Loading.
Laundry time!
Did you force the game not to update? What?
It's special.
No.
Precise. Perfect.
What you mean?
It is far from perfect. You know that as well as I.
Ooh.
Why else would we be conducting this experiment?
That weren't even as tough as waking up an old factory man.
This is the main story. Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's why I was like, what are you talking about?
This happened when the Idealist was attacked too.
To think we've been trapped in a prison fabricated by a die all this time.
Yeah. Let's talk about domain expansion.
Build all this with such a small, simple object?
The distortion is getting worse. Prepare yourselves. to fight or flee.
The situation begins to spiral out of control. Now everything in the room screeches and twists until they become a mess of meaningless black and white lines.
Please, Dr. Merlin.
That explains the flashbacks. It's like they almost look like sketches.
No. You're asking for the impossible. Power model of the Panopticon is destined to permeate all of society. Such insignificant interferences could never plunge it into chaos. But it already has, Merlin. You failed.
Very much Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
And as long as I keep the prison running.
The physician fiddles with the die, muttering baffling and incoherent words to himself.
It isn't your power model running the prison. It's the die.
Yeah, you're just a slave to the die, man.
It's a form of magic, unrelated to the microphysics of power you seek. It provides no aid in your experimentation.
Is that Alep's voice or the physician's voice that's like the calm one? I think it's Alep's. I like that voice. It's interesting.
Given to you by the military junta and Manus Vindictae.
Manus Vindictae? So you really are working with them. What exactly do you intend to do?
Oh. How you doing, Dragon? How's your Friday? Ooh, glitchy.
And I've also failed. I've ended up a pathetic fool, lost in the chaos of reality. Just like the idealist chasing visceral realism. Paracelsus seeking the fountain of youth, and Zahir obsessing over the one-sided coin. When
yeah, you are kind of a trope.
did it all start falling apart, Aleph? When the doorknob loosened? When the prisoner's wounds started to fester? Or when the daily disinfectant concentration reached 28 milligrams? Or the crack in the second gray brick on the wall expanded to 6 milligrams?
Oh my god, that's so specific. Like the day testing E4 is after spending time with family. Nice, very nice.
Left Ushuaia with news of the
I'm behind in my euphorias. I got a lot to do still. I think I need to build Sotheby for the fucking mountain ghost.
Ideal ground for psychoanalytic practice. Why did they halt all research, all discussion? We've been abandoned, haven't we?
Yeah.
By eras old and new. He designed and have maintained everything in Kamala, right down to the smallest details.
I like how calm Aleph is.
But it is these details that trap you. And as the bars close around you, you are losing your name, Merlin. You're becoming a physician, a man forever imprisoned within these walls. I don't understand.
Yeah, like a character rather than a person.
All these false eras are like a dreadful novel with no conclusion. Trying to find answers within such things is, in itself, a mistake. Much like them, you are destined never to attain transcendentality.
Oof, that's gonna be tragic.
Tell me, Olive, does the ultimate answer even exist?
Ugh. The die becomes too heavy for him to hold any longer. It drops to the floor. The distortions and tremors of the prison finally subside, as if the pulse of a massive heart had stopped for an instant. Welcome in, Brooke. Amid the swirling dust, the girls help each other stand, but fail to notice the truth revealing itself before them.
Timekeeper, are you alright? Yes. And you? And Miss Recoleta? Are you okay? Miss Recoleta?
Oop. Uh-oh. The smoke clears, but no one responds. The named girl simply stares in shock at the figure before her.
You're...
The word utopia derives
Yo.
from Greek. It means no place.
That's such a cool art.
People cannot understand the structure of the labyrinth, yet they continue to follow its paths. They cannot comprehend the mechanics of fate, yet they believe in its jurisdiction.
True.
As if by doing so, everything will naturally fall into place. And now, the polar night approaches.
Oh, wow.
How good it is to see you.
That looks so
Pen
cool.
pal.
Haha! Pen pal. Fuck, that's creepy. I love it. The mask in the mirror. Okay. Dragon, while you're here, I might ask you. Because you're way more meta than I am.
You've really hit on the sweet spot here.
Hold on. I told Riku I would add. There we go. Oh. This fight here. I am struggling. Because these fucking birds. Now, this is not my first shot. This was my last attempt. I did not have this team to start off the whole time. But I'm not loving my options. Also, why are there two Ezras? I still don't understand why there's two. Weird. And before anyone says, one of them's yours. No, they're both assistants. Ezra has two Euphorias. Oh, is that why? Is it two different builds? Is that the idea? Oh, that's confusing. How do you know which one's which, though? Does it say anywhere on here? Two different Ezra builds. That makes sense. Does it say which is which? Because otherwise, how do you know? I guess stat details? Is that where, maybe? Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. That's where.
I'm collecting the spores.
HP drain team? Okay, if you guys had to, like... If you guys had to backseat me into beating this, what do I do? Because if I can beat this without having to invest mats into a character again, I'd rather do that. So if anyone wants to backseat me, now's the damn time. This is a very rare opportunity. If you can take it, do it. No, I know the best is to use plant. Trust me, I've used plant. I don't promise I use them effectively, but I did use plant. I had what were some things I tried? I did Marcus with Argus. Can use your Willow and Tuesday. See, I didn't know enough about them. Okay, so Willow and Tuesday, okay. And Tuesday's not overly built, but she'll do. She's there. I don't know how to tell you. I got bad news for you, Dragon. Druvis is here. But she's level 1 untouched. She's also a P1. I need to build her. I know this. Yeah, I know I need to build her. So, I don't know. Yeah, I got Willow and Tuesday. Jessica, Marcus, Vila. Hornbloom was doing good, but the only issue is this fucking level does not do well with multi-attacks. Gives flat damage to all plant characters. For you for great. She's a level 1. You mean Drew is? Yeah, she's a level 1. Not gonna be helpful in this situation, unfortunately. Willow Tuesday, Sotheby and Druvis? Yeah, no, that's not happening. What else we got? That's what I mean of what I got. Do you got Cancania? I do not. That is on my list to pull as soon as available. Nope, Cancania is like my #1 wish list after Nautica. Yeah. That's why I grabbed Argus while I could too, because I needed Argus. We can cheese with, okay, you know, yeah, Anjo's built, mostly. Yep, okay. Anjo, Willow, and Tuesday, you mean? Okay. Am I blind? I probably am. Willow, where's Tuesday? There's Tuesday right beside her. And what, Vila for heal or something else? Marcus? I don't know. Probably don't need another DPS. Any star or mineral character? Any star? Of my healers, Tooth Fairy is probably the one to go to for that. So I would say that. Hi, Hod. Welcome in. So what do we think of that lineup? What do we think about this? Also, do you want to see my mind map for this shit first? It came from the artist? The artist? What does that mean? But welcome in? Came from the artist. I'm glad you found your way here. Welcome in. We need to pick one team over the... That's two different teams? Hold on, what do you mean? Oh, it is two different people. No, you're right. Okay, so... start again. Cause then we need two buffers. Uh-huh. Hi, Lulu. Welcome in. From the artist. A lot of people randomly coming in, so that's why I'm like, what do they mean, the artist? What is happening? Okay, let me look at... what's the Anjo team? These are just... like, so what would be a buff in this case? I came from... oh! Abby Street. You all came from Abby? That would make sense. But also, is Abby not live anymore? What happened to... what? Welcome in. I thought Abby went live after mine did, so... oh. I'm gonna be real, I was kind of hoping she'd be on for a bit so I could raid her later. You out midstream? Oh! Oh, well that's very nice. I'm gonna have to go bug her about why. What were y'all talking about that I came up? I'm so curious. Wait! Wait! Is she doing what I think she's doing tonight? Hold on, wait. Nice to meet you. You as well! Welcome in. She is doing what I think she's doing. Oh, that's so nice. Oh. Is she doing my 2.0 model? Oh, she is. Shut the fuck up. Aw. Okay, hold on. I need to... Aww. That's right. Apparently, she told... so, funny story. Abby is someone I know in real life. And so, she has a Patreon, right? Well, also, I'm gonna shout her out because... for the friends that were here who weren't from Abby's stream, you should be following Abby. She does like all my emotes and stuff. So, I know Abby in real life. And... I get her Patreon newsletter because I'm a free member, because I was paying for the Patreon until she got subs on Twitch and then it became a sub. So anyway, I did that. And so I still get the emails. And so the email said this month's projects, and I saw VTuber fan art and then my name in brackets. And I was like, what you mean? What is this? And she's like, well, chat voted and they all voted for you. And I'm like, oh, that's so nice. Oh, what do you mean? So that's really cute. That was really nice. And now I feel bad because I had to cancel a comm with her this morning because of that stupid tax nonsense. Ugh. It's all good. That just means it just means I need to calm her as soon as the government stops coming for my shit. Anjo and Ezra Dynamo? You're saying Ezra Dynamo like I know what that means. I'm so sorry. And Ezra Dynamo. Okay. Taxes. Yeah. They gave me a reassessment notice today for 2023 and I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, well, you owe us. And I'm like, what? Why? And they're like, well, you actually made more than you reported. I'm like, I only had the one job and they gave me a T4, so what do you mean? Like, you telling me the T4 was wrong? Like, what are you talking about? And they're like, oh, and also there's gonna be interest on the payment. I'm like, why? I only just found out about the payment now. How can there be interest already? What do you mean? And like, well, you pay interest for the time. I'm like, no. What do you mean interest for the time? Like the 2 year? No. Neither of us knew it existed. What are you talking about? I was so mad today. I was so mad today. Ezra has a euphoria that gives him a dynamo field the more you use his... Okay, sure, but I don't know which one that is, though. It's the mushroom that is yellow and has lights. Okay, hold on.
Please be careful. I'm collecting the spores.
Is it this one? Canopy. No, that's not a mushroom. Oh, it's this one. It's this one. This one.
The spores on the mushroom canopy. Even the slightest breath will blow them all over the place.
Wait, you said yellow. The other one's not a mushroom, though. What do you mean? Wait. This is very clearly not a mushroom, though. That's like, that's an equipment piece. That's like a...
breath will blow them all over the place.
This is not a mushroom, though. What do you mean?
Mushrooms growing all over the neat suitcase.
Yes, that... What do you mean that yellow mushroom? This is not a mushroom!
We have to keep it moderate.
It literally says it's a probe! What are you talking about? Mushroom! It looks like electric coils and shit in it. What are you talking about? Oh, this is so funny. Okay, so this one. Got it. All right. So we got Anjo, we got Ezra, Dynamo Ezra, Dynamo Ezra, I guess, and then Tooth Fairy. What else? What else are we doing? What other hope and prayer do we have? Because I don't even know. What do we have on the list? Okay, none of these were recommended on here. Okay, that gives me no guidance. Let's see. Do you have a Mercuria? I do, and she's even built. Kind of, mostly. She's very usable. Yes, I sure do. Do you want to see what I have for a layout on this guy? Good user, please. I will. I sure will. Because I'm assuming this will be helpful. I've rebuilt it about 3 different times, and none of them I was happy with it. So by all means, we can dismantle it and throw it together again. Since we don't have any plant character, this is true. Then fuck it.
Embrace rather than resist.
Okay. So I know that I don't want to use 1-star things on any of the... Oh, fuck, right. Who do I want to bind to? Can I cast ultimates? Oh, Moxie's game will be transferred. Mercuria? We bond with Ezra? Okay. Noted. And I know we don't want to use 1-star shit in this because it gives them enough moxie to fucking nuke me. So what's the move here? Am I like just doing 2-star and up and then moving shit around in the meantime? Is that the idea, or is there a different tactic to this? Because that's how I've been approaching it, but I don't know if that's right. We channel with Anjo and we keep using Ezra's 2 cards every single turn. Oh. Okay. Ezra's 2 cards.
Perfectly understood. Leave it to me. Loaded.
Okay. And then otherwise doesn't matter, just whatever? Bond makes it so that every time Ezra attacks, she does a follow-up attack. This follow-up makes them dazed. Oh! Okay. Got it. And so, like, does it matter if I fill in the gap with another attack? Or, like, is that gonna fuck shit up? Like, I don't know. See, I've never learned to use Anjo. Ever. To buff first? Oh, like...
Leave it to me.
Like that? Ezra 2 cards. Got it.
Regaining control of our body. Calm. I will help you. Please cease resistance.
Oh, yeah, okay. That Moxie's crazy, though. Okay. So, like...
Is that a firefly?
Oh, wait, hold on. Does the channel only last for 1 turn? As in, should I shuffle and hope that I get a channel? Or does the channel last? I didn't actually read it. Oh, for 7 rounds? Never mind. That's a lot. So it's still in play. It has another 4 rounds. Right? Am I reading that right?
Which one? Perfectly understood.
So like... Oh, and I don't have another Ezra card. Okay,
Is that a firefly or tooth fairy? A traditional treatment.
Tick sit down 1 turn. Got it. She does an AoE attack? Okay. Got you.
A little surprise.
By 1 every time you attack Anjo or the body unit. Okay, gotcha. Wow, they really just don't want to give me Ezra, huh? Use a turning to refresh your hand. Okay.
Dance before dawn breaks.
This'll help. Will you have a little faith in me, Master? Please, take care
Wow.
of yourself.
Okay.
Perfectly understood. Leave it to me. Loaded.
Like that?
Regaining control of our bodies. Calm. In a second. Please cease resistance.
Jeepers.
I look forward to punishing you.
And I'm assuming I'm using her ult as soon as I have it. Or is that incorrect? At the end of the attacks? Okay.
Leave it to me. Hi, Master. Listen. You have a little faith in me, Master. I will help you.
So they can't attack after channeling? Okay, gotcha.
An amazing discovery.
Go into channel? Okay, gotcha. The birds in my ear, I'm gonna be honest, really pissing me off. Like a lot. Okay. Buff. Channel. Ezra.
This'll help. Calm. Please, take good care of yourself.
Jesus. Okay. Oh, well, I traded a channel for a... Alright, I either get Ezra cards or I get a channel. I'll get one or the other. Okay, so, okay.
What's happening in this? Hi, Master. Listen. In a second. I am the waves in the ocean and the stars in the sky. An amazing discovery.
I just realized that reminds me of... There's an anime called The Sleepy Princess at the Demon's Castle. If anyone's ever seen it, it's completely unhinged, especially the English dub. At one point, she jumps into this big, I don't know what, not that, what's the word I'm looking for? Chasm? No, room full of poisonous mushrooms because they look comfy to sleep on. And yeah, she in fact just proceeds to die on them. But that's exactly what Ezra looks like they're doing.
Regaining control of our bodies. Please, allow me. Power from the soil.
And then there was one.
I will help you. This'll help. Calm. Please cease resistance.
So are there like key characters that Anjo should be bonded with, or like are there some that she should never be bonded with? Like, I'm just curious, like how flexible is she? Is it better to bond her with a character who is basically like a buff or a debuff? Because that way it's, I don't know, I'm just wondering.
Perfectly understood. Leave it to me. Hi, Master. Regaining control of our bodies. You have a little faith in me, Master. In a second.
Go. Many strategies you can use? Oh, fuck me. There's too many then. Alright, well now that I know how to do that, that's good. I can get out of here then. Banco! Yeah, I guess fuck this guy. 6 is the best? Noted. I don't have 6, so noted. Fair enough. Alright. The mask in the mirror. Between 2 mirrors hangs a single object. 1 face, 2 faces, cascading into the infinite.
Where did the physician go? Wait. Sir? Are you?
He is he. I assume. No one notices when the unfamiliar prisoner appears. He's calm and almost ordinary, like an unchanging mirror that has stood here all along. In this room, in this labyrinth, passed unseen by viewers. Jesus. The answer she now sees plainly makes her step back in panic. Nice job, thank you. In the end, she says the name out loud. It sounds so heavy, cold, and leaves her at a loss. Yeah.
It's you. My pen pal. You are, in fact, in Komala. All those letters, all the ideas we shared, they weren't just my imagination or some prank. Vertin, Soneto, it's all just as I told you.
I think a part of her is in love with him.
They're all real.
A part of her, a little bit. Yet why does she feel no joy?
So, sir, are you Aleph, the ruler of this prison?
The ruler. Okay.
Are you the one controlling the panopticon with the die? The one hiding Miss Dores's whereabouts?
What curious inquiries. Quite different from the last 2,666 questions I've received.
That's so specific.
My guests, you may call me Aleph, or by any other name, be it a symbol of God's oneness or a farcical epithet.
Oh my god.
I am merely
I can see why they got along.
Prisoners who voluntarily reside here. A single letter in the alphabet of the Panopticon.
A letter? The way you speak is quite different from Dr. Merlin.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I wonder what your relationship is with him.
Under the dim lighting, the man looks drained of all energy.
But allow me to make a guess. You're Dr. Merlin, aren't you?
I'm afraid that's not entirely accurate.
Yeah.
But you may think of it that way. Merlin is a figment born of my mind, an incomplete reenactment. He is me, yes, but not entirely. He, or rather they, failed to find their answers. They fought against their predestined fates, only to be inevitably crushed under their weight. I simply stood by and watched it all unfold. That was the extent of our relationship.
They?
You've already met Merlin and the Idealist, even witnessed their demise. Shackled by the delusions of verses, the Idealist lost his own name. Merlin, too, imprisoned himself within the system of the Panopticon. I'm sure their desperate pursuits caused you some trouble. Please forgive them. After all, your fleeting encounters led to the demise of them both.
Oh, that's so...
I understand now. The Idealist and the Physician are both parts of you. Or, to put it another way, they're your alter egos.
Alter egos is such a cool way to put that when it's... Seems the jailer's diagnosis that the whole prison is mad has been shown to be more accurate than anyone could have imagined.
The physician mentioned Manus Vindictae. What's the relationship between this prison and the Manus?
Visitors from the Foundation. We all witnessed those eras perish. In 1977, not long before the fourth storm, I arrived in Ushuaia. Shortly after, some members of the National Foucault Studies Association reached out to me. But it wasn't just
How does
them.
he... I have questions.
An arcanist organization called Manus Vindictae also approached me. Each of them wanted answers. They named me their advisor.
Like,
you acted
forcefully?
as an advisor to the Manus?
But also, how does he number the storms?
The two parties presented me with a concept and a parable, respectively.
A concept and a parable?
The Foucault Association sought to explore the feasibility of the panopticon concept here.
Rhetorical questions.
Vindictae showed me a parable of the past
I mean, if they're gonna answer it in the story, then yes, please. Thank you. If not, then by all means, let me know.
Realities as I searched for answers. And thus, Merlin was born. He was both an experiment and a price I paid. A new concept, a new direction. Pursuing such things always leaves me confined by the limitations of human knowledge.
Like, if it's in anything other than this story, like this storyline, this main story, let me know. If it's in like his personal, like, you know, let me know, because I'm probably not gonna read that.
What about the Manus, Mr. Aleph? You didn't explain why you helped them.
Explain why?
Yeah.
Because they asked me to, just as you have. I simply worked to answer their questions.
So you're saying that, to you, we are no different from Manus Vindictae?
And isn't that enlightening?
And if we ask, you'll answer us, without holding anything back?
Is that not precisely what is happening this very moment?
He's not wrong. Aleph picks up the fallen die. It flickers with familiar comforting glow.
This is what the Manus gave Merlin. A magical die named the Tear of Kamala.
Huh.
It was once a gemstone that belonged to a god. At the beginning of the century, explorers plucked it from an ancient gate they discovered in Antarctica. To the explorers' amazement, the gemstone could turn human desires into reality. So they cut it into a die, a symbol of fate, and used it to build a sanatorium, which was later transformed into the panopticon you are standing in right now.
His words are direct, yet they still leave the outsiders perplexed.
Then, Aleph, you really are the mastermind behind the panopticon?
The silent girl grips her notebook. Her knuckles turn white from the pressure. The draft of an unpublished novel, with words that only she knows. The countless hours spent at her desk. Self-reflections, meticulous questioning, revisions, and scrutiny of every word. That book holds the life of its writer.
You said Merlin used the panopticon to seek his answer. What does that have to do with my novel? I don't get it, Aleph. Why would you use my novel to manipulate this place? Roberta, Garcia, Octavia, Pablo, the jailer, everyone. Not one of them deserved to be trapped in a deadly loop in which everyone's fate is already predestined. They're just like the ghosts in Amalfitano, inescapably trapped within the ruins. Tell me, what is it you really want?
Hearing this, the lonely prisoner fidgets with the die, looking puzzled.
It's not about what I want. It's about what you want. The third line of your first letter. You said you wanted to give the rise and fall of sanity an ending.
Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting.
Whoa, you've really hit on the sweet spot here.
Hi,
Even
Joe.
the sun is
Hi,
almost
Joe.
as good as in Cali.
I grab that out of the way. I feel like I need breakups between the stories because otherwise it just gets too much. Do we know how many chapters there are in this, by the way? Are there 19? I'm really hoping there is. Doesn't help me. Because if there's 19, I might power through it for the night. But if there's 24 or some odd like that, then nah, I'm not gonna do all that tonight. Yeah, like this is 24. I ain't doing 24 tonight. But if there's 19, I could be convinced. What am I at for time-wise? I'm at 3 hours. It's Friday, though. I haven't got nowhere to be. Let me check. Yeah, I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna search. I gotta learn how to spell this one first. Poulet de raison. I spelled none of this right because you can tell because even Google's like, I don't know what the fuck you're trying to say to me. How many chapters? Bum, bum, bum. Curious as someone who isn't interested in the combat in the game. What does the game need to do to improve? Oh, good question. It's not that I'm not interested in the combat. It's more so it's just I find it hard to grasp the mechanics personally. Just because it's like, how to describe it? The mechanics are very wordy. They use a lot of words that don't really mean anything to me at first glance because every character, if you go into them,
I don't touch garlic,
like for example, every unit,
Stop talking.
if you go into their stuff, like this makes sense. This is general terms. Stats down, neg status control. That makes sense. Cool, great. But then you start getting into like the newer stuff. And we start talking about like preparation, annotate, and we start talking about more and more just terminology that, and it's getting to the point where every character has a new one, and I'm like, but I don't know what that means. And so you end up having to go like 3 layers deep to understand how a mechanic works. And even then, just because I read it doesn't mean I understand it. It's one of those things where it's like, I either need to have it explained to me in another way, or I need to see it in action, or I just need to like see different ways that a thing can work. You know, actually what I think was really great, and I wish they kind of would bring it back and make it optional, not required, is that for like the test periods for characters, if you were a day one player, do you remember there was, oh, where would it have been? I don't think it would have been in here. Where would it have been? Tasks, beginning of the tale. Oh, there was, I think it was in here somewhere where they had to like, there were these tutorials that we had to do, and it taught you the mechanics of the game at the time, but that would be kind of nice to have for the character now. Like when we do the trial, if it actually like had you figure out how to use the character with other characters, that was really great. Yeah, it was in chapter 1 of the story. Yeah, well, there was a book somewhere. There was more of them, and I don't remember where it was. It wasn't just chapter 1, I don't think. There was actually like a list. I remember because it was formatted like a notebook or a journal. I don't even know if it's still a thing anymore, but it was really helpful, and I kind of wish they still had that for the newer ones instead of the trials they currently have, because I don't know if you know this, but you can auto the current trials, and I do that because time, but it doesn't make me learn the character. And that's also why I auto a lot of the gameplay. The combat, I rely on guides, I rely on like help, and I auto a lot of it because I don't actually know how the characters work for the most part, because there's so many characters. I'm not keeping track of this at all. To get the second turn. Yeah, I'm not, yeah, no. And that's just it too, is there's so many. They all have such specific mechanics that it's a lot to keep track of, especially not just for one game. You're also talking about people who, if you're in the gacha sphere, normally speaking, you're playing more than one gacha. So I'm sorry, but to expect players to remember all of the mechanics of the units, or not even to remember, but to just have a general understanding of how all of them work that they have, as well as the mechanics of characters from other games at the same time. Like, it's not happening, you know? So that's for me. It's just, I come to these games to like veg out, feel like I'm a little bit more powerful than I really am in real life, because, you know, combat is supposed to make you feel like you're a badass. But I understand there does have to be that try-hard factor. That does have to exist. And personally, I think that's where Endgame belongs. Like, that's what I see as Lucidscape being. That's what I see as Reveries being. Like, I don't expect to be able to auto Reveries. I don't. Then that's why I'm putting more effort into learning characters now. Like, there's a reason I haven't touched this, like, until now, since it came out. I haven't at all, because I know it's not my realm of, like, enjoyment, you know? So, that's just me. Whereas, I will say, like, Three Doors, I loved this game mode. I love this. This was fucking great. I thought this was just fantastic. The mechanics got a little wonky, just, like, function-wise, but other than that, it was fine. I just think it can be refined a little bit. I see that a lot of people feel frustrated during those tutorials since you need to do a specific method or you fail. I think maybe I prefer it that way, if only because for me, I assume, okay, they're making me do this method for a reason. Like, it's to show, like, how this character works mechanically speaking. And I remember being frustrated the first time when they did that, but it isn't until I was done them, I'm like, oh, I understand why they made me do that now. I get it. But yeah, maybe that's a thing. And maybe there's an unpopular opinion, but I wouldn't be mad if they gave us, like, if we could get a TLDR version of, like, how things work, I would be so down. Like, this sounds so lame, but I think it was it Star Rail? I think it was gonna be Star Rail, where if you're doing the rogue mode, you can turn on, like, lengthy summary versus, like, TLDR version. And I almost kind of just want the TLDR version for stuff where it's like, it explains game mechanics, but in, like, simple terms, where it's like, you know, this yes, this no, this does this. Because there's no way that all of some of this is like what the fuck? I'm sorry. We're getting into the point now with where's like a newer character. Like, I'm trying to find, like, where's a complicated character? I'm trying to think, like, who is. Some of them have novels, and it's like, it's kind of like that. What's that magic card? The one that's like, you know, extra long for no reason because it has all its mechanics laid out on the card. Anjo, you see, yeah, okay. Let's look at Anjo, because, like,
you said it yourself.
Yeah, Anjo's complicated. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that kind of thing. It's just, yeah. As long, is it? Yeah, that kind of thing. Like, Willow, I pulled for vibes. I pulled because her design's cool. You know what I mean? Also, side note, her VA showed up on my TikTok. That was really cool. That was really cool. I didn't know they had TikTok, but she and Tooth Fairy's VA showed up on my comments. I was like, oh my god, hi. Jump scare. But yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't know what half this means. Like, I shouldn't, come on. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have to read side notes to understand how to use something, because then it's like, okay, well, can I see it in an example? Like, what do you mean? Because I'm very much I need to do trial and error for me to learn, personally. That's just a me thing. I need to have the chance to fail at something without there being a ton of consequences to be like, okay, here's why this doesn't work. Here's why for example, oh, you know what'd be really good? Hear me out. Hear me out. For fights like this, where I was doing this, when they see you doing certain things, so you know at the end when they say defeat and they give you the run-of-the-mill suggestions, having more refined suggestions would be kind of really fucking cool. If they had a system that's like, because they keep logs of our fights, like that's how replay works, right? Like they have logs, that happens. If they could be like, hey, we see you're trying to do this, might we suggest, you know, swapping out this character for this character? Even if it's one I don't have, at least I know, okay, that character would be helpful. You know what I mean? Like something like, or, hey, try this. You're almost there. You have this combo. Try swapping out this character, or try, you know what I mean? Something that's almost like a smart recommendation. That would be kind of a cool thing. kind of like what we just did, but also this is also kind of community building, so it's kind of like, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Look at what other players use. Do you? Because I don't. Where? Because I haven't. That sounds like something that should exist, but is that a thing? There we go. This thing. So that does exist. The only thing is this puts it on somebody else to be like, okay, but what about my situation? Like, this is what somebody has. Like, great, but what about, like, you know what I mean? Like, great. This sounds awesome. I don't have Kakania. So what can I put in for Kakania instead? Because again, I don't know. And considering this is a Kakania team, I feel like it's probably important. You know what I mean? Like, it's, yeah. Holy shit, actually that, huh? Really? The Marcus, or not the Marcus, the 37 team? Really? I'd try it. I tried this team too. I tried both of them actually. You know, fuck it, I'd try that. But yeah, this just tells me like, hey, go pull Kakania. That's what that means. Yeah, but Dragon, you say that because you know, but I don't know. And I would argue that unless you are the type of person that's like a meta player, or not even a meta player, but someone who just understands combat better, because I don't come into games wanting to love the combat. That isn't usually what I join for. More often than not, these games use combat as their main source of like, not engagement, but yeah, engagement, I guess, really. It's their platform for everything. When you earn anything in game, it's always through combat, and it's like, or puzzles. I love puzzles. Puzzles are great. I wish I had more puzzles. I like the puzzles, but yeah. Hi, Tasties. How you doing? Tastiest Sin. That's actually a great name. Hello. Hold on. What am I looking at emo-wise? What? Oh my god, that's amazing. Paint me like one of your dead girls, am I right? Yeah. But anyway, that's where I'm at. It's just, yeah. I kind of come into games now just expecting to not really understand the combat because I know it's not meant for me, if that makes sense. Like, I know it's not for someone who... that's not their focus. And so that's why I get excited when they add new stuff that's like more puzzle based. But then you also then have the other side of the team that's like, that is there for the combat, and then anytime they add a puzzle, it gets shit on, and it's like, okay, but let me have something I can do. Let me have something I can do.
Whoa. You've really hit on a sweet spot here.
The one thing I will say that I do like about Reverse, though, overall, about its combat versus other games, I do like that the combat itself is like a puzzle versus like, I don't know, let's say Genshin, where you have to actually, you know, clicking and timing and lag and blah blah. Since it's not just you, but a large portion of players of the game have a similar sentiment that the combat is not their favorite. It's not that I don't mind the combat. I actually like it compared to most gacha games, to be honest. It's, you know, I don't have to parry. I don't have to do like bullet time. I don't like. I like that because I'm not a quote unquote gamer. You know, like I'm not locked in. I'm here to vibe out. You know, so it's like I like that it's puzzle based. Well, I shouldn't say puzzle based. It's card based, but it's like turn based, whatever. But it is kind of a puzzle where it's strategic. It's RNG a little bit based on the cards you get. It's, you know, making sure you do them in the right order. I like that part of it. I just wish that it wasn't as intimidating as it is to try and grasp that. Because at the end of the day, it's kind of like a card game. It's more of a card game than it is anything. You're putting up cards in a specific order and it plays out. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what you would do at that point. Don't forget though, like I feel like some context is important here because my viewpoint is coming from someone who didn't play video games growing up for the most part. I came pretty late. I mean, I played video games a little bit, but it wasn't like this. I mean, my most prominent game was like I saved up for a Game Boy Advance for my allowance for like a year, And then my only game I had for it was Pokemon Crystal because I found it for $15 at a yard sale. You know what I mean? Like, it was my gaming knowledge is very limited, and I do find that that is a thing that I didn't expect to hinder me as much as it does in a lot of games, because there's a lot of like background knowledge that a lot of people are expected to have that games rely on and don't really realize. And then you have someone who's fresh coming in and you're like, I don't know what this means mechanically. Like, other people will have past game experience to rely on, and meanwhile I'll come in and be like, I don't understand what this is. What do you mean? What is steel? Right? That's what I'm saying. Man, it's too bad the yard sales have like died ever since Facebook. Ugh. It's unfortunate. I miss the culture, getting up at like 7 a.m. on a Saturday to go hunt some deals on people's driveways. It's awesome. Good times. When you can haggle with people and be like, yeah, no, I want your N64 for $40 or whatever. Like, it was, yeah, no, it was a good time. I miss it. Them's were the days. But yeah, that's, and sorry, you said there were 20 chapters? I'm gonna be so honest. I might put this off till Monday. I might put this off till Monday because I think, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure next week is a pretty slow game week. So I think that might be kind of nice to do date everything in reverse, and that's it. Thanks for sending me your viewpoint. Sorry for making that such a long answer. You asked such a simple question, and I was like, let me tell you my entire life story. 20 chapters? Okay. Yeah, this might be a Monday thing. I definitely think this will be a Monday thing. Let me move over to just chatting. Amelia, stop laughing at me! Especially because now, okay, wait, this is actually a really great point, because now I've also started Cookie Run Kingdom, and if you think for a hot second I am giving a single shit about the combat in Cookie Run Kingdom, you're high. I don't care. I'm not. No. No, I'm here to build my little town, my little cookie town, and automate it so that it's self-sufficient, so that when I finally drop the fucking game, it'll survive on its own. That's all I'm out here to do. We're back to this. Look. Y'all have started something, and I'm petty about it. I enjoy reverse, so I love to talk about it and see other people's. Yeah, me too. You know what? I always like to ask people who are still in it, like, what kept you in it? Because genuinely speaking, the first 2 main story chapters almost lost me. They almost did, because for me, they were boring as shit. Maybe not boring. They were confusing for me, and so it was hard to get into. It was hard for me to care for characters that I'm like, I don't understand this world you're in, let alone your struggles, you know? So I just like collecting cookies. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I told you guys what my favorite was, right? My favorite is Space Donut, because that derpy moron thinks he's a cookie, and I don't have the heart to tell him he's not. But yeah, that's my take on it. So I'm always curious to see what like got people through it, because for me it was like, I think the only reason I kept playing reverse was because of the horror Camp Green Lake event. That event for me was so good and so well written and so funny. Like, it was well done. Ever since, I've been coming back in hopes that the story or event will be like that, and a few times it has lived up to it sometimes, but that kind of showed me what this game can do, and so that's what kind of kept me into it. Aspect of the game is combat at the end. Everyone has their own valid reason to it. I agree. Yep, I agree. Everybody's gonna take something different from it, and I like the fact that they're willing to do so much. And you know what, not to branch off again, but that's the same with Love and Deep Space, to be totally honest. The amount of times that I've seen new people start it and you hear them say, I'm gonna mute the game, you hear them say, oh, I didn't realize there was combat. It's like, there's so much combat, it's not even funny. Like, they sell it as an Otome game, but at the end of the day, you're only dating these men so that they'll punch the aliens harder. That's all you're doing. And there's so many different modes. Like, I don't think people realize how much that game offers, because to be honest, their marketing team also did them super fucking dirty. But they sold it as this, you know, sexy gooner game, and it's like, I don't think you understand how much is going on in this game. There's actual full-on combat with various modes. There's a roguelike, there's a platformer, like there's so many different versions. The events are freakishly addictive to the point where the mini games for the events are just different, like different viral games, if that makes sense. So like the events, sorry, I don't understand what you're talking about. Which part? Love and Deep Space? I'm just talking about the fact that games usually end up getting pigeonholed for one thing, and then because of that you get the people who are into that thing, but then you lose all the people who don't know that their favorite thing is in it. So people like the people that don't know that the wilderness exists. Do you know how many people would love Reverse just for the wilderness and the whole critter thing? Tons of people, but they don't talk about that ever. It's just elements like that, or little mini games. Like there's a bunch of stuff in Reverse that doesn't get talked about. Same as there's things in Love and Deep Space that doesn't get talked about, like ever. It's just, yeah, I find that we are so quick to label and pigeonhole games that it's you end up losing out on a lot because of it. It's so frustrating, but it is what it is. I went on a rant, I'm sorry. See, it's another game. Yeah, okay. Dragon, do me a favor. Do me a favor. If you feel so inclined. So, if you search Love and Deep Space, you're going to immediately be turned off of it. I'm sorry, you are. Even I was a little bit turned off of it at the first time because it looks like an AI dating sim bullshit. It does. Absolutely, it looks like that. Genuinely, good game. As in, like, good combat, good story, amazing story, holy shit. And good characters, I would argue. Now, it is angled at women because it's made by fucking Infold, let's be honest. Infold pretty much only makes games that are angled at women. But it's one of those things where if you have the mobile like phone space, I highly suggest people try it because at least give it a shot because it is so good. So good and dark. Oh my god, the story. Anyway, and there's also hot guys, but I mean that's it ends up being a footnote when I talk about the game, to be totally honest, because I'm like, yeah, they're hot, but like Reverse is angled at women? It is? I didn't get that vibe. That's so interesting. Really? Huh. I wouldn't have thought that personally. Huh. What makes you say that? Like, I'm just curious. Like, what was like something that was angled at women that I completely missed? Is a little long, but once you get into it, lads gets better. It gets so good. I'm a guy also. Yeah, I was gonna say I met more guys playing Reverse than women. Which is not the bad thing. It's just I find it's very male dominated personally. Yeah, I didn't know it was for women either. At least I didn't get that vibe. I didn't really get the vibe that it was either, to be honest, like either gender. Do you mean because there's not a lot of male characters? Is maybe that what you mean? I'm just trying to think of any other reason. No, wait, no, that wouldn't make sense because no, it's maybe a women game. I don't know. I don't think I've ever just felt the, I don't know, feeling that I was in a very male dominated space. I don't know. Huh? Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't really, mind you, I find that's the case for a lot of things. I don't assign gender to a lot of things. Games are mostly designed for female interests instead of male interests. Really? How do you mean? Do you mean because they don't look like the typical waifus? Is that the idea? Or like what do you mean? I guess I just never assigned gender to that because I'm like, I understand, don't get me wrong, again, film degree, I understand the concept of like male versus female gaze, I get that, but I guess I just never really pictured Reverse as being specifically through the female gay. You know what I will say, and I'm gonna say it right now because I think it was one of my previous, I should say previous communities. They're around. Another user came in and they made a good point. I will say Reverse feels very much through a very white lens. I think that's a thing. The perspective feels very, majority ethnically, I guess. Yeah. Have themes of empowering aspects to them. I mean, I guess, but is that an inherently female interest? I guess maybe that's the part I'm tripping on. I always just considered all of the characters were very powerful. Like that's kind of the whole thing in some respects. Like I'm talking like then you got a character like Horrorpedia, for example, who's this typical nerdy character, but that's literally the source of his power, which is kind of empowering when you're thinking of like, you know, the trope of the nerd that usually, you know, gets picked on and shit. So it's just things like that, you know. With a female MC, it may feel like that. That's also true. That's also true. But also I find Verdon very neutral as well. Verdon's just here to figure shit out. You know what I mean? Verdon's just here to solve the case. I don't find that there's a lot of like we don't even get a whole lot of like social interaction with Verdon, which personally I would like more of, but yeah. I don't know. I guess I just never really aligned any of those things with like a specific gender interest. I don't know. Maybe that's the Tism acting up. That's very possible. I've been told that before. Let's see. Oh, let's see. As if I don't know where I'm rating. I know where I'm rating. We're rating Abby, of course, because Abby, if you don't know, is currently creating a fan art for me, which I'm losing my shit over. I've had on my phone and I've been looking down every now and then because I'm like, oh my god. Compare Reverse to Nikke, there's a massive difference in pandering. I think it'd be almost more apt to compare Nikke with Love in Deep Space, because that, I would argue, is more the pandering, if that makes sense. Yeah. It's not like the game actually goes out of its way to promote. That's what I mean. Yeah, I feel like it just promotes empowerment in general in people. I don't know. I find it very much targets the, like, the underdogs of situations. Like, for example, Spathadia, even Verdon herself, actually, like they always seem to really love the underdog, which is not really a bad thing. It's just I find it's repeated on purpose. Thank you for doing the wrap up command. I appreciate it. Yes, if you would like to join us offline, we do have a Discord there. I do do some Love and Deep Space over the weekend sometimes. In fact, I probably will be in there this weekend to finish up the Protocore spreadsheet, because that's another thing. If you don't think I'm sweaty, yes, I am. I'm sweaty in Love and Deep Space now because I'm keeping a goddamn spreadsheet of my inventory for Protocores because I need to maintain them to be able to finish Endgame, and it's pissing me off. So I'm doing that. We're on the Delta items, so we're working on it. They're the last ones before I can call it done. And then I'll be back next week, probably Monday around 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm just trying to find Abby. Hello, Abby's. Hello. There we go. Yeah. So thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. I did start a little bit earlier, so I know that threw off people at least a little bit. I'm sorry. Is that a reference that someone sent? Because oh my god. Yes, please. Oh, they're showing Persona characters. Oh, that's I'm gonna be in trouble once I'm in here because they're all hot. Have a great rest. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming. I will see you guys next week, probably all at 7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, that's probably the trick. There might be a peak stream. I'm gonna say might because we haven't picked a day, we haven't picked a time. I haven't even bought the game yet, but I'm hearing whispers there might be peak. So hold on for that. That might be the case. There might be screaming. We'll see. But thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. I'll see you next week. Make sure to go say hi to Abby and let her know that the art is looking fucking amazing. I mean, I'm going to, but otherwise, have a good weekend, Seaflings. Stay warm. Bye.